tonight. I didn't know where I was going with that, but this is going to be another exciting night with Bushiroad, Weiss Schwarz, and all that good stuff. All of you people here with us today. So Audrey's on the line.
Hello. Hi,
Yes,
everybody.
welcome, welcome. Hopefully y'all have
I
been.
am unusually pumped about this one
Yeah,
tonight.
I can feel it. I can feel it tonight. I can feel it in the air, like they say. Let's see. I mean, they got horses everywhere. Just we know Koman Uma right there, Edward Lau. Let me just zoom in. There you go. You can see what the chat is already saying, and all of you, thank you for being here. We got New Dawn Gaming, we got Archeron, we got Audrey, of course. We have a lot of fun things to go over tonight. Is there any chance of an EN ban list? Oh, I forgot about that. What do you think of the ban
Um,
list or
there is a
unban
very
list?
good
The
there's a
unban
very
list.
good chance of it, especially after Singapore had 4 of the same deck in the top 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring that up here, but
Though though last night or 2 nights ago going into yesterday morning, Japan did their ban list and actually just unbanned a bunch of stuff, and that was
yeah.
it. It was very surprising.
Well, that's what I call it. It's the unban list for people that actually played. Who is rating me right now? Okay, I'm sorry. Ban list. JP ban list. Here we go. I had to bring it back. There it is. So changes take effect on February 7th. Applies the Japanese format only. By the way, this comes on Weiss Tea Time for your gameplay needs and all that good stuff. It's basically, if you take a look here, you can't zoom anymore. I think there's like a button here for like a fancier version. Oh, yeah, full resolution PNG. There we go. Oh man, no, it's super huge. So if you take a look off here to the right, if you did not see already, restriction lifted is in green, red is restriction added, and as you can see by the color coding, it's all green and white. So yeah, it's many
Yeah,
things happen.
the green stuff is the changes.
Yep.
If you notice, they're all used, which is for unban. If you scroll over to the right side, though, there's a L3 in green on the top row.
Yeah.
That's Tremere or Tremor D side. Um, the key level 3 card just got moved to 3, and I saw a poll this morning and for Japanese wives on Twitter that they're already putting it into a higher tier of play. Like,
Yes. Yes. Hey, Bray.
on your tier list, it's like A tier now because it got 3 copies of that level 3 now.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a really crazy deck when it first came out, and people were like, oh my god, I didn't buy this because they didn't like the anime. I enjoyed the anime, by the way. It was a good one. D-Side Tramier. It's good stuff. It was sad because I actually enjoyed it. It did not come over, but yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, so we got green things happening all over the place. We got Nadeshko over there, but more
I
importantly,
think I think UU Camp is like the shortest as cards have ever been unbanned. That is fast.
well, they need the love. They need the love.
And then Sunshine, on the other hand, if you scroll over, LoveLive Sunshine, I think that was on the banned list for like 10 years.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So people that want to play the game, there you go. It's awesome. Great, great. Okay, so tonight though, we know what's gonna happen. We all know.
I'm exaggerating on the 10 years. It's probably closer to 7, but still.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We got some Umamusume for anybody that actually cares about this. There's not many people out there that would actually want this, but here it is in all its glory. I know there's more sets than this. This is just the most recent one, February 13th, 2026. So, of course, we're probably not going to get this one for English right away. Wouldn't that be crazy if they announced all the different sets for Umamusume, like right away? That'd be
It
nice.
would actually really help if they did 1 and 2 really and fired them off really fast like they did with Madoka.
Yeah,
It would kill my budget and kill my wallet, but it would actually be really helpful.
yeah, yeah.
Cinderella Gray is looking really, really good though.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first 2 Uma sets worked on the thing called Inheritance, where you'd have to have cards to put underneath other cards. and they don't come from like the waiting room or anything. You actually have to physically play the card, then play the other card, put it under, so it can really do a number to your hand. And Cinderella Gray's really gone away from that, and it has some ridiculous combination stuff that works with a Ogre level 3 combo. Like everything in the entire yellow seems to be feeding this Ogre level 3 combo. Bell knows that do a bunch of stuff for it. Kitahara Joe in the level zone does things for the Ogre cap stuff. I mean, it's pretty wild.
Yes. Yes. There you go. So it'll be exciting stuff when that all comes over. When it does. But what else? What else do we how's everybody doing anyways? We didn't get to do the whole formal how you doing? Hello. It's what day is it? It's Thursday. Oh. Yes, we have many things to talk about, especially how long the Weiss Schwarz segment's gonna be, but we'll ask that like right before. So have you checked out how Dan's doing? Have you checked out how Girls Band Cry has been doing? I know people really like the
Girls Band Cry won my locals last Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I'm not saying it's so the playability is different than this is sorted by high to low.
Yeah, I haven't checked the finances on it. I'm just commenting what I did know.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It's terrible. Right? Like if you take a look here, this is sorted by high to low, so that means the highest card up here is this GBCR, which is selling one copy for $28.99. And people wonder why Card Market does not want to put this stuff up. Well, this is your answer. This is your answer why they don't want to do it, because there's 208 results in Weiss Schwarz for Girls Band Cry Premium. I believe that's what it says there. There's at least 208, and of the 208, how many did actually sell? So that's that pretty much gives me all the info I actually need to say Card Market probably did it right, even though people don't want to hear that. Same thing with Dan over there. You can see it went from this card, which is a trial deck, and everything under that is under $100.
Well, Don, it was, I mean, remember in Japanese, the day after release, it was being sold for, I think, 40% off. And I watched a Don Meister Cup, and literally everybody was just playing trial decks.
Yeah, no, so that's what I mean. Like Card Market, like, they made the right decision. Bushiroad is definitely hurting themselves by doing this. Hello, Jay Gambit. That is rough. Yeah, I mean it's and that's why Bushiroad. It's funny to me because I've had this discussion about Magic the Gathering, about the people suing because they're hurting their own brand, and I'm like, if that's actually true, and they're pumping it out to save the other parts of the company, we could easily. Well, again, I'm the lawyer. Don't listen to me whatsoever. This is not advice to anybody. You could easily sell. You could apply. You could apply that same theory to Bushiroad because they have stock. Yes, they do, and it's hurting the brand. I mean, when you have an entire card market in Europe pulling out of singles because of how much is coming out there, that's just pretty bad. It's awful. That is a terrible sign for what's to come. Hey, Lancerlings, how you doing? How you doing? But yeah,
Hello,
it's bad. It's bad. It's real bad. I mean, it was bound to happen.
I think it's a combination of a bad run of sets, and then Bushiroad really does. I make jokes about Bushiroad half-assing things all the time, but in Europe, Bushiroad no-asses things. They just don't do anything. And their big regional events where, I was in Duluth, Georgia a couple weeks ago, had 140 players, turned away 10.
Yeah,
the
but
European, especially the Eastern European events, are getting 20.
That fully doesn't explain it, though. It's you have sellers that aren't selling. You have sellers that are pricing too high to the point where people in Europe are buying over here on TCGPLAYER because it's cheaper to buy from TCGPLAYER with fees and to ship all the way over there. It's pretty much saying it's in a bad state over there. Oh. I like your feedback about adding different color signatures on reprint like pink and blue. Yeah, I love the different colors. I know it's like they want to put silver on there to make it look worse and all that, but when you have these different colors, it's freaking amazing. Just because, but they haven't really shown us that they're willing to do that for English side. They're willing to do it to the JP side, but not on the English side yet. So we'll see what actually comes up from that. Free run, yes. Oh man, what do you think about this free run? Everybody,
I don't under. I
free
really am
run.
confused why the English reprint wasn't just this edition of free run.
It was
I am so confused on that.
it was it was announced in August, and they could have waited, but I guess because they wanted to satisfy the market that you get your reprints
But
because
the market wasn't clamoring for it all that bad. Free run had already been proven that the set is mediocre at best in competitive play, so the players weren't going nuts over it.
no,
I
but it
didn't see a lot of collectors clamoring for it.
free run was
I mean,
expensive.
I bought the reprint because I missed my chance to get it on the first run, but
I mean, take a look at the box. So back then, before the reprint was announced, it was like $110 and something for the booster box, and now it's $210. That's absolutely insane. But yeah, what did it actually sell? Hold on, 200. What is that? Who's buying it for 249? I hope you used my link.
damn.
Yeah, I hope you used the link. That's crazy.
Renome, I'm looking at your comment there. They don't. Bushiroad Japan owns all of Bushiroad. Bushiroad Japan has satellite offices in different parts of the world, and Bushiroad English products are handled through Bushiroad Singapore, and Bushiroad USA has to answer to Bushiroad Singapore. So USA doesn't usually work with Japan very often. They do everything through Singapore, from what I've been told by USA staff members. So the translations of the cards, the picking of the sets, the acquisition of license, the tournament setup, the everything we would deal with Weiss Schwarz here in America is dealt through Bushiroad Singapore.
So my brother wrote me, not to cut off this whole thing, but I mean, who's buying the dip, eh? Who's buying this? Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, anybody, or just tech in general? This is nuts here. You see that? Do you know what's happening? Have you seen it?
No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't keep up with crypto, so I'm not real sure.
It is crazy. Look at this. You see this? It says like 3,141 or 60 or whatever. That doesn't even explain it all. It dropped all the way down to 1750, I think. It dropped down there. So I must say I did buy the dip. I bought a little bit before I turned this on with Audrey. So hey, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to capitalize on the dip, stocks, everything. Yeah, it's amazing. It's a great time. Oh, you bought some Nintendo stock today? Yeah, a couple individual. Look at this. You know why I love talking to this chat, this group that we got going on here, because it's not just cards we talk about, it's also other things. We got some crypto, we got some stock, and as always, none of this is financial advice. Please do not sue me because I have spent all my money on cards and stocks and crypto. There you go. So I don't got anything left. All right. It's actually I have recurring buys that have. I mean, if you don't use Robinhood or whatever, I like Robinhood because they let you buy recurring buys and you only have to spend $1. This is not an advertisement. It's just really cool. Because as little as $1, you can reoccurring buy like every day, every week, every month, whatever. It's just awesome that you have that ability to do that. And so now with the dip, just for anybody out there that invests in stocks, maybe you buy every day. So instead of buying every week, just cut it to buy 5 so you can buy every day so it captures it as it goes down. There you go. That's just my advice. But anyways, free run, yes. I think free run. I mean, because you could say it 2 different ways. They should have waited if they didn't talk to each other, didn't know it was going to come out, they announced it before they knew they were actually going to do this, then that gives them kind of a leeway. But you know, like when you took a look at the cards for free rent, if you take a look at the prices of all this stuff here, like the booster box is just insanely expensive. That's what it was. And that Mage Fern card, she was expensive
Yeah,
too.
Fern was a $30 RR for a long time.
Yeah, look at her now, beat down $14 plus $1.70 shipping.
For an RR in modern English Weiss, that's still pretty high.
This is something I talked about because I was like, I don't understand how there's 34 listings here and this thing is $14. Like it's well, my point is, it's like people undercut each other all the time, and with 34 listings, I'm like, man, that is pretty crazy that people have not dropped it. But I guess it sells enough that they don't really have to. Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen much increase in play with it since the reprint.
It's the love of the
And
IP.
I mean, Fern is definitely a player's card, but outside of the Meister Cups, nah, haven't seen much.
I think the worst part is we got the reprint, right? So we got the original that's $210. We got a reprint which is in silver, and can you imagine if this thing comes over here in English? That's why I was like, this is pretty crazy, because if reality is, if this thing actually comes out, do you want the silver version that's just, you know, second edition, or would you rather have this new edition with extra SPs inside of it? I mean,
What did the new edition do with the signs? I don't see them on there.
The characters. Yeah, so I had this translated inside of our Discord. Let me just see. But yeah, new characters.
Yeah, Ubel's getting a sign, which
Yeah.
why didn't you have a sign on the first print run is my question.
I think it was because they weren't going to come out with another volume, and it would be too small for an extra or a premium. So they're like, hey, people might want this reprinted anyway, so let's just shove her in there. And then that's what we end up. Voila, you have now a kind of a reprint. There it is. See, so maybe new character means more sales, but you know, when you think about the English side, brutal, not so good. Yeah, it's bad. But I mean, good luck to everybody that wants to collect it. People, it was just so funny to me that people cleared out the gold stamps because these weren't selling right here. Like Hider wasn't selling, and they're just like, oh, it's gonna be a first edition gold, let me just buy it now. So.
I still stick to my guns that I think the silvers are rare.
Well,
and
yeah.
look better in most cases.
Well, depending on how many people decide to buy this new edition, this blue version is going to be even rarer. That's what I think. Blink twice.
A dealer that I talked to for reprint only bought 6 cases.
Of what? Free rent? You're saying free rent?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Of the English reprint.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're always going to sell lower of the reprint. Not everybody's going to want to buy more into it. That's not
right, but
good.
6 sounds crazily small.
I mean, no, I think that sounds. I still think that sounds.
I mean,
okay.
the store was being fiscally responsible, but I would think that it would be more in demand if they were doing a reprint on it than the store only selling 6 cases worth of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much they printed, but I wouldn't buy 6. That's crazy. That's actually really crazy. Yeah, I'm not held.
Well, this particular dealer sells play sets, so they probably sold 12 play sets. I know they sold 1 because I bought it.
There will probably be a new engine that's better than Fern. Yeah, I mean, that's reprints are always scary. That's why I don't even know potentially if we can pump out this new edition, because you're gonna run into that version as well, unless people really want blue signatures. So
for now, I am praying they come up with a new engine better than Fern. I love Fern, but I hate that engine.
yes. All right, real quick, real quick, Ascended Heroes. I don't know, one of you lucky people out there ended up with that today at Pokemon Center or the booster box, but I didn't. I was on a phone call. I was on a phone call at the time, so I missed the login. So congrats to all of you. It was very sad that I didn't get it. Very, very sad. But this looks really cool. It's been a battle to try to get
I
it.
felt so bad when you posted that. I was like, oh man, that's terrible.
Yeah, I'm on a phone call. Yeah, so do you gamble with trial? What do you mean gamble? You mean like open them and like hope to God I hit a signature? Re-release
I've been doing that lately, actually.
blue. Yeah,
An
blue six are
LGS I've
nice.
popped into has trial decks at $15, so I've been buying 2 of each for my demo box. I have not hit anything.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't do that kind of gambling on those unless I really really want the trial myself. So every time I get a set, at the very least, I'm getting a display because I like having the art. I like showing off the seal. I'm at least getting one single trial deck, if not two. That way, if anybody actually wants to play, I have a trial deck just sitting there open, and then I check that out. But beyond that, like, I gotta really like it if I got a case. I think I've only bought a trial deck case 3 times. 3 times. That because trial decks, if you haven't not heard my investing on trial decks, I've talked about it a few times. That is not one of the things that you should really be doing unless it's something absolutely amazing, like some kind of art in it that people are really gonna want. Okay, so that's where it is. But I don't, for me personally, because I don't sell these things, it's like I don't need to actually have 48 of them just as investment. It's just it's so limited versus a booster box. It's got to be something inside, like I said, that's amazing in there.
I mean, though, if you kept them sealed, if you had the free run trial deck, you'd have a small fortune.
Oh, I do. I mean, I have that. Not the case, no, but I got
And
a couple displays of
the
it.
slime trial decks all spiked up really hard too.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, if you're into
But you
like
got to
it,
get lucky.
if you're into like investing, it's like you just take a look at how trial decks have done and how often they sell. That's the biggest thing. How
Right.
often they sell is the biggest part. So it may, like, a trial deck could be worth $100, but how many times does it sell over the entire year? It's going to be really bad.
Oh,
And you
it's not going to be
imagine,
much.
oh no,
Once
it's
once prices
terrible.
get to a certain point, everybody's like, nah.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit easier with the new setup for Japan. If you have not seen it, did a video on it inside of here. It's gonna be 4 trial decks instead of 6. So that's a little bit cheaper, nicer on the wallet, and at the same time, you get 2 shiny cards instead of an SR and 1 shiny card. You get 2, which also means if you have not seen, some of these trial deck triple rares are really, really expensive. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to Got Us a Victory. Nick, I like using this one. So if you have not seen or if you not remember, some of these are absolutely insane. And then they're from the trial deck, so this will help out. Look, sold out 25, 40, sold out 19, sold out, sold out, sold out 19. I have to just take a look and share and make sure these are all trial decks. Yeah, if you did not heed my call about triple rares and SRs and finding some really nice ones, then you totally messed up. Just look how many things they sold out. It is,
Well, a lot of those trial if you look at the beginning of that list, a lot of those trial deck RRs are in the meta build.
yeah, but
So
some are
the
definitely not.
Modernia that's 40s in the meta build, the Scarlet that is in the meta build. So that's getting pushed from and that event that was like $20 is definitely in the meta build. So yeah, that's pushing up those sales on those.
Yeah, yeah, but you see how many of these are all like sold out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And they're just that's what it is. But the whole point is the whole new trial deck version is gonna be nicer because it has 2 inside of there.
Yep.
So I mean the same deal as
Now,
Azure
I
Lane.
just going back to Mobius's thing about trial decks being an investment thing. you can do it, but you really, 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 really have to know what you're doing before you go in. And you have to know what these sets were like in Japan. You need to know the cards in them. I mean, it is, you can,
Well,
like, if you can move your free run TDs right now, they're big, but there's a lot of risk.
I here's Azure Lane instead. So here's Azure Lane, 43, 40, 26. Again, do they sell? I don't know. You have to go and check, but I mean, right here, there's a lot of them that say 30. There's a lot of them that say 20, and that's just because it was trial decks and there wasn't that many of them in there. So this is something to be careful about in the future with trial decks, okay? Because it's not going to be the same way where you can open a trial deck and hit like a really big card. There's two of them inside. This is where it goes wrong for you. Okay, like it totally changes once this
Yeah.
happens.
I think if you look at Hololive's triple R's from the trial decks, they're all basically garbage
Uh-huh.
and pretty much always were. They didn't have lewd card art buff.
Yeah, but the other problem with Hololive was the fact that they didn't come out with a Hololive Volume 2 trial deck. That's the other side that they messed up on. Because right, like if I just take a look, they're not some of the newer generations that people wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other side of that. Okay. Are trial deck prints once and done? No, that is not true. Not true.
Well, what's been reprinted outside of Dow?
Kaguya?
Was Kaguya? Oh, it was, wasn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
When I answered yes to that, I was thinking Dow was the only exception. So yeah, 90.
No,
I mean, that's still only 2 in 13 years. So.
no, but that's the point though. If they ever had the chance to, they will, because remember Weiss Schwarz was always thought of as they don't reprint on the English side. Lo and behold, we getting reprints all over the place. Right? Like you're getting it.
Well, I mean, they needed Slime's trial deck to be reprinted and never did. With all the reprints they did on Slime, they really needed to reprint Slime's TD and they never did.
Yeah, but that there could be any reason to that. But the point is like they have the ability to. So it's just like anybody that says in Pokemon they can't reprint ETBs or it's not as easy to reprint ETBs. They do. They can. Right?
Yeah,
Any
right.
product can be printed as long as they can make money. So
But I
like
would say that Prismatic Evolution is going to get a reprint before, a Weiss TD.
yeah,
Considering we only have
but those are two different products. But like if someone actually goes out there and says, like imagine someone goes out there and say buy up all the Goddess of Victory Nikkei trial decks because they'll never reprint it. Like I'm never gonna say that. That'd be insane because you don't know what Weiss Schwarz is actually
right.
gonna do.
I would word it odds are they aren't, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, they have like if they reprinted trial decks before, that means they have the ability to do it again. And
Yeah.
the like it's not a good thing to just have this impression that it's not possible. It is possible. They reprinted it because again, how many people many years ago said that Weiss Schwarz wouldn't reprint certain sets or any sets, and then they get slammed with it, right? We even got that stupid Chronicle set for Fairy Tale that reprinted SPs. Like, I mean, that shatters any sort of. I mean, that shatters any sort of conception that people think like this is the rule. It is not the rule. The rule is they can do anything that they want. That's what people really need to understand.
I was very unimpressed with that when I saw it in Georgia a couple weeks ago. I was like, $300 for this. This is not that impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if at any point a trial that comes out sells a ton, you're asking for someone to do it. Because like when I think about again Goddess of Victory Nikkei, when I think that the market's had enough, you know what they do? They come out and say we're reprinting this thing again. And I don't know if you've noticed the booster box price, it's gone back up to $68.99. So even though I said it that one video, I'm like, this thing's going to 100. And then it went up, almost hit 70. There you go. We reprint it. It drops down to 60. And now we're back here again at $68.99. So they're really, yeah. If they can make money, they're going to keep doing it over and over and over again. Okay. Let's see. What else we got? Kaguya wasn't a reprint. They had to redo the release due to it not being legal. I don't think that's actually true. I don't think they...
Go on TCG Player and look up Kaguya TDs and see if there's silver stamps, because I'm pretty sure I remember it being reprinted with silver.
No, it had silver stamps on it, but I don't think they reprinted it because of they put in the wrong card. That would be...
I remember that happening, and we're just going, why?
Yeah, they reprinted it because they thought they could sell more, because they did it at the same time as Data Live, and they were trying out silver reprints. That's what they were doing. It was really dumb. It was really stupid. Yeah, because it's easy to tell people, oops, or turn it in at an event. Here you go. Here's a card to like replace that. I don't think you spend thousands of dollars to reprint something just because you had an extra card in there. That's not where I'm at with that one.
The 5CXs were it was really, really dumb.
Yeah, it's messed up, but like to reprint, because it's like they didn't reprint it so that people would have to buy it again, get the product to buy it again to make it legal, right? Like that doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense.
Well, I mean, if I remember correctly, that was when Slime's trial deck was starting to boom, and it's like, why didn't you just reprint the Slime TD?
Well, because again, we still have the IPs, like the licensing and stuff.
Oh.
And even then, they probably thought back then that Kaguya was probably more of a hit than Slime was.
Maybe.
Yeah. Because we always have to go back and like try to be in their shoes at that time period, their logic. So by the way, switching topics, I don't know if you all saw this. Did you see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Magic the Gathering talking about collabs and IPs? Did you see this thing? I thought it was pretty neat.
I saw the land where they're holding pizzas with mana symbols on them, and
nice.
I was like, just checked out. I'm like, this sounds really bad.
But you don't like it? I like it. I grew up Ninja Turtle fan. Secret of the Ooze. I don't know about you all. I enjoyed the freaking movies. It was nice. It was nice. So like I scrolled down and I looked through here and I'm like, take a look at these turtles. If you don't know what Audrey meant about the land, here's the land. I'm gonna zoom out a little. Zoom out. And now I lost my place because there's that. There we go. Planes.
The cards that you scrolled by do look a lot better than the land.
Yeah, I like the land. It's pizza. Pizza. It's just land, right? Like there you go. You got a forest of broccoli. That would be a nightmare to me, actually. But I mean, it's cool. Look, you got the little sign coming through there. That's pretty awesome. Splinter getting some pizza. I don't know if I would give Splinter the swamp, but all right.
I mean, he is a rat, and Black traditionally has rats in Magic.
I get it, but I feel that looks like a skull, and I don't want Splinter to die. You give it to Raphael based on what happened in movie number 1. You give it to him. But yeah, yeah, I just like the booster box. It looks really cool. We got the shredder here on the collector booster. So we are alive and well with collabs.
One of the cards you scrolled by used the original comic art, the 80s comic art, and that actually looked really cool.
Right.
One of the cards you scrolled by.
That.
It had the original 80s comic book art. Yeah, Doubling Season, I think it was.
I pass it. I don't know.
All right. You pass it again.
I passed it again. Doubling Season. Doubling Season.
Okay.
Is that is that what it looked like?
Yeah, that's the original comic book art.
Oh, did you ever play the Nintendo game?
The original comic books were like dark, gritty, and not child friendly.
Did you ever play the video game? That was
I'm older than you. I had it, that was the thing. We all got together and we played the NES version and got mad at it.
That was one freaking hard game.
Because it was Nintendo hard.
I was always 50-50 when you had to defuse the bombs in the water. Or like if you touch the seaweed or something and like hurts you. Or whatever that was that would hurt you. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was Turtle. That was
Oh, you loved it? It was easy. I think the hard part was when you start driving around in the van I just didn't know what I was doing, and there was barricades and all that. I kind of lost that. I just didn't know where it was supposed to happen then. Turtles in Time. Yeah, I love playing the arcade game. That was a lot of fun. That just drained you of quarters though. God,
I
what a
remember going to a skating rink with a church group, and I literally never skated, and I spent $30 on the arcade.
wow. So you're sitting there. You missed out. You missed
I
out
didn't skate.
on the
No, I didn't miss that at all.
limbo.
I had a
The chicken. You didn't do the chicken dance on skates. Those are good
Nope, nope.
times.
I did not miss anything. I had a blast that day. Good memories
I've
because we
told
had
this.
all four.
I've told this
We had
before,
all
but
four positions going the entire time.
my biggest claim to fame in college, not that I mean, it really wasn't my biggest claim to fame, but I beat I think it was like a 10-year-old at limbo and skating. I didn't ask her age. She looked like a 10-year-old. She was doing the splits. It was me versus this little girl in the very end, and I was in college, and she was doing the splits, but she fell. She fell and couldn't make it, and then she started crying. So I beat her in limbo. Technically, I probably would have lost to her, but she just slipped. But I still beat the girl.
That sounds like the Bender Rodriguez story in Futurama, where he beats the tap dance girl.
What? In what? Tap dancing?
Yeah, in Futurama.
No, I didn't. I haven't seen that. I know
Oh, okay.
Futurama. I haven't seen that episode. I don't remember anything about that. But yes, I beat the girl. So anyways, that's Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventure. Oh, yeah. So you're like one of those people. Ninja Gaiden also was a really hard one. The Adventure of Link. Yeah, that stuff was really hard. Those games back then.
The only
Insane.
Nintendo hard games I beat Mike Tyson, and
Mike Tyson. You beat Mike Tyson? It's hard.
yeah,
Or
it
just
was very hard.
one punch you out.
And then I also beat Star Fox
I heard Wizards
on the Super
oh
Nintendo,
yeah, that
which
was a
was
good game.
barely in the Nintendo hard category.
I heard Wizards of
Battletoads. I had Battletoads, and it ate me alive. That game
was a fun game.
evil. It was awesome, but it was evil.
I'm sorry, I didn't read the comment till now, but Nikkei reprints will be in silver, right? Yes. If no one answered that, then yes. Yeah, I know. The Ninja Turtles aren't doing so good in that. Oh, by the way, have you seen? Speaking of stock prices, have you seen Hasbro's stock price? You know what it is?
I'm assuming it's going down with everything going on with the lawsuits.
No, that's my point. That's my point. See, all these people whining about suing Hasbro because they hurt the MTG prices, and that could be true. But again, what is the company supposed to do? Take a look. You see that? This is a 1-year chart. It's up. It is freaking up. It's not like the stock went. It's not shareholders going in there and suing the company because their stock is going down. No, this thing is up 59.98% in the past year. Yeah, that's on like it's just a lot of people that are pissed, and I get it. But at the same time, it's like the overall company is delivering for shareholders. So like, you could say whatever you want about what Hasbro, Magic the Gathering, all those people are doing, but the stock number, I mean, it speaks for itself.
Okay, yeah, that's probably going to end those lawsuits then.
Well, we'll see what happens there. X-Men games. Oh, I love those games. Yeah, there's so many good games back then. Not to say that there aren't now, but still. All right, anyways, going back over here, going back to the night. We have not done this. What anime are you watching? Is one of my favorite parts here.
Right now I'm doing Oshinoko and Frieren.
Frieren, are you enjoying? Wait, what am I on? I want yeah, I'm on seasonal anime. I don't know why this confused me for a second, but I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen, Hell's Paradise season. I've been watching a lot. This one right here is my favorite. No, it's not here. Where is it? Jack of all trades. My favorite one. I look forward to that one every freaking week. That is my top one. And it's like Sword Art Online. It looks like Sword Art Online. It feels like Sword Art Online. It feels like a lot of anime that I've watched before. But you know what? In the end, I actually really love that show. And people don't love it as much as I do, apparently. So, but that's how always happens with my anime picks. That's how it always goes. It's okay. I mean, we all don't have to like the same thing. That's all. Best
Are you
ever.
watching Oshinoko?
I am not. No, I'm not watching.
Woo! Things have escalated quite a bit in the show.
I haven't ever gotten into Oshinoko. I was like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's why. That's why. It's there's a lot, especially when it comes to second, third seasons. It starts losing me. I'm one of those. You remember when I always talk about anime and the fandom drops off? That's me.
Mhm.
I'm the guy that just drops off because then I watch it and it depends on the show. It depends on the show. Like, what was
If
the
I'm
one?
actually gonna watch like the whole first season, I'm in.
Well,
So
no, like
I watch everything.
the lady that was killing slimes for like 10,000 years or something, right? Like then I get to the second season, I'm like, it's kind of boring. Like I enjoyed the first season.
I watched through that whole season hoping it would get better.
Yeah, you see that. So I watched one episode of that, and I'm like, no, I like the first season. I'm good for one. I'm like, I can't do it beyond that.
I think the only two shows I really have dropped that I watched a season and then didn't just finish it out were ReZero. I didn't do season 3 and what was it called? Rise of the Shield Hero. I stopped after 1.
Yeah, I could see that. Oshinoko is the best OP in years. Yeah, they really do. Yeah, I love Jack of all trades. It's just one of the ones. It's enjoyable
No
background.
spoilers yet for Summer Pocket. Nope, none yet. Right now we're doing Uma spoilers and Assault Lily. And if you guys like Yuri, Assault Lily's cards are hitting next level. Like the set's gay. The whole set's gay. That's just it's gay.
What? What?
Assault Lily, Phantom Bullet, the coming out in Japanese.
Yeah.
If every card art, I mean, Nikkei has lewd fan art. Assault Lily has gay fan art. And it's all gay, and it's extremely gay. It's probably the most gay Weiss set ever so far.
I hope. I don't know. First off,
Algamon Tamer sent me a picture of a card, and my only response was, "Wow, that's gay."
I'm hoping the word you're using here is not gonna mess me up with the YouTube, just so you know. So this thing disappears.
I'm not saying it's bad or anything. So
no, I know, but I don't know. I don't know how YouTube actually is to actually hear certain words. So I'm just, we'll see. We'll see if this makes it till tomorrow. You mean this? I mean, what's wrong with these?
well, that's live action, but no, the previews yesterday were all really.
Oh.
One of the climax cards was 2 girls getting married, and.
Oh. All right. Well, I mean, just how it is. That is how it is. There you go. There's Assault Lily for everybody. I think I saw that one, but even then, like Build Divide had one for Licorice Recoil that kind of had it along those lines. As long as it's girls, I don't mind. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. I mean, and by the way, here is Rosé Overture. There you go.
To break YouTube terms of service.
There you go.
I swear.
But yeah, I mean, anybody else pick up Next Gen 4.0? Good stuff. Good stuff. That's what I said. I was very excited that I got that set because it's really hard. I think it's really hard to find at this point. I'm still waiting for what is it called? Build Divide, My Dress Up Darling. I don't know why in my head I kept thinking Oscar. I don't know.
Because it was in Oscar first.
It was there. It was there. Oh, the website finally works for me. It was broken forever, and now it's updated with some new stuff. So it's pretty exciting. Yeah, it is not completely gone. So hey, that's exciting. It's always good to have more competition, I think, especially if they're not going to bring IPs to certain places. So,
yep.
I have not seen this one, but this looks pretty badass. Look at that guy right there. I don't know what's coming off him. It looked like blood for a second, but it is probably just power. It is power coming off him. I have no idea what's happening in that picture. Okay, so Conan got extra. See that one? April 10th, 30th anniversary. This dude is never gonna grow back up. which is okay as long as the shows are great and he's solving cases. So, what
Um,
non-Weiss TCGs worth buying for the IP art? I don't know. I mean,
I
I
think Build Divide has the best looking cards.
to me, it's just I go wherever the IP goes, right? Like if it's an IP that I'm interested in and it does not look as horrible, like if I look at some of the other stuff, if the quality of the cards are pretty nice, I'm good. Like it really just depends on the anime, right? Like because I buy some Build Divide cards, but I'm not buying every one of these because to me it's always about the IP. And if you know my investment style, it's all about the IP. That's all that matters in the very end. Is if the IP is strong enough, people will want it. And then after that, you have to look at what cards are inside of it, of course. But the IP is what gets you there. Okay. So with that in mind, what IPs do you want to see? So what do you think is going to happen tonight? What are we gonna
Well,
get?
I kind of got spoiled, and I'm going to spoil it for everybody because I can. But 2 weeks ago, I was talking to Bushiroad on the phone, and if you guys noticed on Twitter, they had a post about galloping into the new year. And every time I call Bushiroad for the last year, I've been giving him a new reason why Umamusume should be brought into English. I think of a different one each time, and I bug them about it. And this time he goes, "Before you tell me about your idea, what the reason is today, did you see the hint?" I'm like, "Yes." And he's like, "Congratulations." So I'm pretty sure we're getting the horse girls tonight. I think other candidates though would be like Rag 2, Rental Girlfriend 2 would be a good one. Um, I mean, with as much as been announced recently, um, you say Booyah. I'm pretty sure this is correct. I'm pretty sure that my it was from Bushiroad USA staff themselves, so I'm pretty sure on that one. But with it was Rag 2, and I had another one that I had thought of. Man, what was it? What was it? Rag 2 though was the big one.
Yeah, Rag
But
2. Take a look at that. I mean,
yeah,
mini. I wish they gave
a lot
better
of people
mini
want it.
cards.
Oh, Tail series.
Oh, you think that one's coming? I think I was 50-50
From
on that
what
one.
I've seen of the people getting really stupid excited about it and throwing lots of money at it, it seems like a reasonable possibility. I never realized how big of a fan base that game series had until recently.
To me it's rough. It's gonna be a tough sell. There's gonna
Mm.
be of course people that want this. You know, I look at the cards, they look nice. But again, like I think not to use card market, but I don't know how excited card market would be to have singles of these. I'm just gonna use
It's
the
also
card,
extremely high powered. So it does have the
right?
playability backing it up too.
Right. That only goes so far,
It,
right?
it only goes so far, but between the popularity of the show, the playability, it seemed like a good mix. It seemed like a good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's it's rough. I would say it's rough. I honestly, if you had to ask me right now, would I buy into this set? I'd say no. I'd honestly just say no. It's not happening. There's no way I would use my money on this thing. And it really just comes down to, do I really think that in the future it would be able to sell? There's plenty of, see, the thing with Weiss Schwarz is there's just so many freaking sets, so many things to do with your money that, you know, like over here, bang, you get this thing over there. You could have spent money on this thing over here. But to say that I'm gonna, like, this one has like a fighting chance, it's brutal. It is not gonna be good. Do you know how much the card prices actually went on these before I click
For
this?
Tails,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty. Um, the SSPs were one per case, and there were only four of them. So my understanding is that diffused the price a little bit. but from my understanding, the other single cards were doing okay.
Right here, 12,800. This is SSPs. 12,800, 99.80, and 24,800.
Mm-hmm.
And then the SPs. And why I say this is because I did not even look at the card prices. I have no idea what the card prices were until I pressed that button. This is the first time that I'm actually looking at these card prices, and to see these prices did not surprise me whatsoever. 69.80, 24.80, 12,800, 34.80, 14,800, 39.80, 69.80, 39,800. This is trial deck. So this
Yeah.
is your booster boxes. And then from there, it's triple rares. That is awful. That is absolutely awful. Like it would get murdered over here. It's like, this is what I'm staring at right here. I mean, you have your double rares, the 34.80, 24.80, 12.80. What you said was true, but like when you think about this right here is literally girls band cry. this is girls band cry. So I don't want to touch girls band cry, because that's what I just literally saw, even though it's a different IP. Right here, high to low, 21, 25, 28, 22 playable cards, and that's what you have there. Same thing, where it just, look, there's a lot of blue buttons everywhere. Yeah, it would fail in the US. So Bushiroad, don't bring it. You'd be making a terrible mistake. But if you want to, feel free. Like, I'll just make another video that says this thing did bad. Actually, I wouldn't even do that, because it's not worth my time to do that. So that's where we are right now. Haruhi or I riot, yay! Haruhi. Yeah, it would fail, sadly. And that's why it is.
Okay.
I said 50,
the signs,
50.
I thought the signs were better. I
No.
haven't checked in a couple weeks. I thought they were a lot higher. So
No.
my mistake.
No, I mean, it's okay, because you have other people. See, it's kind of depends on who you're around that it's thought like this. So it's like, for me, it's just me. like I just take a look at it, and I'm like, boom. So if I go rent a girlfriend, some of these look really nice, but is it going to do like on the high end? If I think about the high rarity end, okay, it should do okay. I'm not saying these things are gonna be like tons of money, and even then, if it's tons of money, people would just end up buying like hundreds of boxes of it. Just taking a look at this one, and I'm not trying to put down anybody's like if they love this set or not love this set. It's just, it's on, if you remove the emotion and actually just stare at, knowing what I've said for many years, do you really think, like, if I had to go, you out there in the crowd, I'm gonna have you make a buy or invest video, or you're gonna be on my buy or invest video, and you just stare at everything that I've told you over the many years. It's like, do you really think this is gonna be hit? Like, honestly, you think staring, this is Blau, I know. There you go. Just staring at these cards here, that this has got what it's gonna take to sell lots and lots of boxes. Like, there's no way. If you tell me yes, then you're a mega fan, or you don't watch my videos. Like, that's all I can say. Just paging through these cards. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
not
I thought they were higher. That, I guess
No.
they dropped over last couple of weeks.
Yeah. No, I mean, the
Because
playable
it came out
cards.
while we were in Georgia, so it was a pretty
No, I
common
mean,
conversation in our car trip.
No, I mean, the playable cards, you're right there. Like, again, if you go down here to the double, how long it takes to get to the double rares. If you take a look at the double rares, they're solid. I mean, 3480, 2480, 1980,
Yeah.
that's humongous.
3480, I haven't seen that on a double R in a long time.
Well, and look how many of them there are. There's a 1980, 34, 24, 12. That's solid. I mean, that is absolutely solid. But it also tells you, if you're one of these double rares is 3480, and you scroll back up to like some of these SPs, and the SP over here is 2480 and still available, or 3980 and still available. Like, what does that say? That's not a good thing. That's really bad. Oh Yeah, this is the set where you would wait for it to fall to 20 a box and just keep it sealed. Well, there's the other side of that, right? Like it will never hit 20. Well, I don't want to say never
No.
because you have GGO. Because so many people wouldn't have bought into this set that it might not fall because there's not a lot of them to even fall. GGO, if you don't know, one of the reasons why GGO gonna get, we're almost there, by the way. We're almost there to the thing. The reason why this is as low as it is because people attach sword art online to it. That was it. People got caught up in sword art online. Right? They're like, oh, sword art online. I know nothing about this, but let me. People love sword art online, so they don't really realize it's another parallel universe or whatever you call that. That it doesn't have Kirito or Asuna in there. No, it's got Len. It's got Len, our cute little pink bunny mascot. Yes, which I do love.
From the little bit I've seen of Gun Gale, though, it's probably the characters are probably written better.
I think it's fun. I mean, like I remember the first episode of GGO was great. You know, it was amazing. Yeah. See, Lancer Lynx knows it's good. It's better than that. I had so much fun with Gun Gale online.
There's a bunny. Is the new bunny set announced in English yet?
The Christmas one, the Santa one. I do know
because that'd be a really good candidate too.
Yeah. Let me hit products real quick. I know I have it over here and see. Wait, I have to go in now. You have to go in. There used to be a button that says like what's coming, but I think it's like you have to go on the front page news. I don't know. All right. Well, doesn't matter. Hopefully, again, all your hopes and dreams come true tonight. We already know Umamusume should probably come out. You know what the craziest thing would be? Audrey's over here thinking that Bushiroad person gave you the info. Wouldn't that be crazy if Bushiroad person just lied to you, like on the phone? Yeah, it's coming. Congratulations.
I would be calling Bushiroad tomorrow to talk to him. He's the one who always answers the phone for store support. I'd let him have it.
All right, so this is what we're getting. We get a Nazarick, Bang Dream, ReZero, Blue Archive, the animation. So no Bunny Girl has not been announced.
Then Bunny Girl would be another good candidate.
All right, here we go. So it'll be coming up in 60 seconds, like I always say. What I'm going to do here is
how long is the Weiss section going to be?
Oh
guys?
yeah, how long is the Weiss section going to be? Always the fun part. Is it going to be first? It's going to be second. It's going to be third. I feel like it's going to be.
I'm guessing third? 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
2 minutes 30 seconds. Yeah, and then the Hololive goes for like 8 minutes or some crazy number. So
Lantern Lynx is saying 1 minute 34 seconds.
Oh shoot! Look, we've got seconds here. We had 1 minute max. I'm going 145. 145. Yeah, so as I said before, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to like decrease the volume so we don't get blown away with that whole countdown thing, and then I'll turn it up as it comes up. And right now I can't maximize the screen just yet, so I will do that once it happens. But yeah, again, good luck. I don't even know what I want. I'll take Rent a Girlfriend. You know what? Rent a Girlfriend. That'll be my hopes and dreams.
I was gonna say I thought you'd want that.
Well, there's not a lot of things that I want anymore.
Refresh the page. You say Booyah says he's already got the countdown.
What? I don't. Yeah, I hit refresh. Well, I didn't hit refresh right then, but now I hit refresh and there's no countdown. Oh, you say Booyah got that advanced future tech going on. I mean, in my head, I didn't read the comment. I trusted you. But the countdown is in dan colors. Yes. Come on. Yeah, this reminds me of the Pokemon Center. I just keep hitting refresh until it starts cueing me. Oh, here we go.
Assuming we've got the horse girls tonight, I do actually have a pretty good breakdown for a buy and invest for you guys that I worked on today, off and on through calls. So
my dress up darling. Oh, it'd be nice to get my dress up darling. Here we go. I'm excited. You think it's Cardfight Vanguard first, right? It's always Cardfight Vanguard.
Yeah.
Cardfight Vanguard. Weiss.
Yep, and then Shadowverse Evolve, then tournaments, and then ban lists.
Yo,
Is
who's gonna
usually
do
how
the-
it goes.
Is someone gonna time this, or I'm gonna have to go back in time and see the Weiss section? Someone do the timing, please. I do so much for you. All right, here we go. 9, 8, 7. I'll just turn it up now. They always have closed captioning on, so I'll turn that off. All right, like I said, I'm gonna fidget with the volume, so we'll see.
A belated Happy New Year to all our players from us here at
This is good.
Bushiroad. We're more than halfway through winter, and I hope everyone's been keeping warm thus far. As the snow melts and winter turns into spring, how about upgrading your wardrobe with the latest drip from Bushiroad Global Online Store?
Oh, online
Shop the coolest
store.
threads,
That's the
such
first
as
thing.
the Cardfight Vanguard Nation hoodie I'm wearing now. Available in all 6 nations colorways. Check it out here. And now here's Vanessa.
I don't see
to
anything
start us off
Cardfight
with
Vanguard about the
Cardfight
hoodie.
Vanguard.
The
Lyrical Booster 02
Oh, look, they're all
Lyrical
wearing one.
Monasterio Season of Wonders is now available at your local game stores. This year's theme is a belated celebration and features your favorite Lyrical Monasterio units in stunning festive outfits. Fan favorite units from Trick or Treat
Aw,
return
that's
with
very
brand new
cute.
dress-up abilities,
Look
while
at that.
Space Blaze
Yeah, it
Folia
is pretty.
and Sweet Linker Vrati debut as 2 brand new ride lines.
But Christmas
Making a
ended
dazzling
2
comeback
months
is
ago.
Costume Idol Elk as an encounter unit. Plus, you won't want to miss the new Premium Trigger Gift Rare and Trigger Gift Rare Plus rarities.
Those
Head
are
on over to
fancy.
your local game stores
like
to
it.
celebrate this wondrous season in style. The Abyss beckons once more in Booster Pack 12 Chasm of Lost Souls. Making their debut from Cardfight Vanguard Skyride, Suina Itomaki's unit Eternal Idea Akasao and Revue Shishikai's unit Deep Lens Resurrectness Athanasios enter the battlefield in all their power. This set also features a spectacular collaboration with Bang Dream
It's
trigger
always
units,
Bang
each
Dream.
with a chance to appear in
Oh,
an
yeah,
access
really.
rarity with character signature hot stamps.
It's character signatures, so. And not the. I'm not.
And that is very generic art for those.
Yeah, they are very generic. I'm not bashing them, but those hoodies don't look like they fit right. I don't know if anybody else noticed that it doesn't seem like it's the most comfortable. The way it looks like it fits on them. But maybe they're just wearing the wrong sizes.
Booster Pack 12 Chasm of Lost Souls releases later this month, so head on over
See
to
what
your
I mean?
local
It's like
game
bunching.
stores. The Blades of History are drawn once more. The third title booster for Token Rumble Online is here, featuring a massive lineup of 116 Tokendanshi in their brand new ceremonial attire. This set also introduces 13 brand new Tokendanshi, newly added since the release of Token Rumble Online 2023.
I never thought
Every
of that,
card
using it
will
as
also
the
have a
bag
parallel
tag.
version
That'd be
known
cool.
as the Token Rambu Rare, showcasing a beautifully styled Token Rambu exclusive frame. Become the Saniwa who leads these legendary swords into battle. Gather the 8 weapon classes and forge your own ultimate battalion.
On my
History
Palmer Eda
awaits your
bag, I
command.
have
Cardfighters.
clips with
new battle
some of her
begins
key
in
cards
Booster Pack 13,
attached to the zippers.
Paralactic Clash,
Oh, nice.
Kind
releases
of like a bag
May 8th.
tag.
This set features cards from all 6 nations, including powerful units from the ongoing TV anime, Cardfight Vanguard Divines, Paralactic Clash. Meet the new character, Kanami Ishikawa, wielding Great Magic Caster of Eternity,
Wouldn't that be
Very
cool if
Clear,
they go,
along
before
with
we
the
go
debut
on, we're
of
going to
the
watch an
mysterious
episode?
Phantom units, Savant of Taboo, Sorga Phantom, and Letia Made S,
We're going to watch
Magnolia
a short
Phantom.
episode of
And their
Cardfight
adventure
Vanguard.
continues. Free Rent, Beyond Journey's End
Oh,
collaboration cards will also arrive in this
shoot.
set.
Yeah.
Assemble decks
Oh,
featuring
collab
Free
with
Rent,
Free
Fern,
Rent for
and Star,
Vanguard.
all
Might as
under
well.
Keto Sanctuary,
Might as well.
with EXS hot stamped voice line signatures. The Clash begins with Booster Pack 13, Paralactic Clash on May 8th. Change Destiny. Claim the future. Begin your Vanguard journey with the latest Special Series Master Deck sets, with Hikari and Lea Odium in Special Series 11, or Erika and Lea Amota in Special Series 12. Whether you choose to change the past with Erika or seize the future alongside Hikari, the Master Deck sets are perfectly designed for new players, with ready-to-play decks right out of the box. If you're looking for the perfect entry point into the world of Vanguard, your journey begins here. Stand up, Vanguard! What a ride it's been! Cardfight Vanguard is celebrating its 15th
Yay,
anniversary.
15 years.
Go back in time to how it all started with the next special series decks, Blaster Blade Start Deck and Dragonic
We're getting the
Overlord Start
episode.
Deck.
We're getting
Relive the very
the
first battles
episode.
on Cray with decks designed to be playable right out of the box. Perfect for both new players and longtime fans alike. More details on these 15th anniversary products will be coming your way later this year, so stay tuned. Get ready to put your decks to the test. The Chasm of Lost Souls Constructed Cup is coming up soon, featuring decks built using cards from Booster Pack 12, Chasm of Lost Souls. Participants will receive the PR card Galaxy Eternal Prison
Vanguard
Galactus,
gets such
and
cool
the last one
playmats.
standing will receive an exclusive playmat featuring
the
Kazuma
right- I don't like
Shoji.
the right of
Bring
it,
your
though.
best strategies and prove your mastery.
It was just like a tiny shadow
Vanguard Day
paladin.
returns in April 2026. Players who take part will receive a special energy PR card, while the champion will
Yeah,
walk away with
I
an
used to give.
exclusive
I used
playmat
to run
featuring
Vanguard, so I'd
Ryu
give out all these
Gather
mats.
at your
and,
local
like,
game stores,
the Vanguard
prepare your
box
decks, and
prize
enjoy a
support
full
was
day
so much
of
more than the
exciting
lights every
standard
month.
format card fights.
Oh, yeah,
Premium
no, they
players,
look
here's
nice.
the update
It's nice
you've been
that they
waiting
have that.
for. We're happy to announce Premium Weekend, a brand new way for you to enjoy the premium format. The circuit runs from August
with Weiss
2026
Schwarz,
to
I've
March
given away
2027,
$1,000
and the
cards,
winners
and I've
of
never
each
done that
event will
Vanguard,
receive
so.
an invite for the next
well,
four finals in
yeah,
the
I
standard
take the
format.
$1,000
The
card.
event is split into 2 days,
Yep.
with day 1 being the main event, and day 2 being a community celebration where stores are free to organize their own premium-focused events. Participants
we get
can also look
nothing,
forward
yes.
to receiving promo cards and supplies with exclusive art created for this event. Here's the upcoming products and events that you can look forward to.
That's nice. I like it. They always have some pretty solid stuff.
And now here's Justin for the Weiss Schwarz
Oh,
news.
here it is.
Calling all mediums and
Count it.
fans of the account. Are you ready for nefarious aliens and mischievous yokai? TV anime Dan Da Dan has landed at your local game stores. Prepare yourself. Things are about to get real wild, real quick. The month of love is just around the corner, and there's no better time for our favorite failed heroines to take center stage. Check out your local game stores to
Wait, why
support
are we
these
going
ladies
over
as they
old stuff?
struggle through the
'Cause we got
trials and
nothing
tribulations
new.
of romance when
We're
marking too
extending
many
out.
losing heroines releases
We can't make
next
3
week.
minutes because we're doing
The
old
celebration
stuff.
begins now.
Oh, here it is.
Bang Dream officially
Wait,
turns
oh.
10. From the moment
this is-
Hopping
this is
Party
already
came
announced.
together in the storage room, to this day, Mugen Mu Type delivers their joy from their virtual space. You have walked alongside the Bang Dream project for an incredible 10 years. This set showcases stunning original illustrations from Osamu Nobusawa, featuring the 10 vocalists from each Bang Dream band. Now, we celebrate a decade of music, memories, and band
Pre-order
stories that have connected
available
fans
now.
around the
I
world.
only want one.
Pre-order start
Sad, I only
today.
want one card out
Head
of that.
to your
I need
local
4
game stores
copies of
and
one
join
card,
us
and I'm
in
done.
celebrating the 10th
Nice.
anniversary of Bang Dream.
I'm getting this.
Bakshin, bakshin,
I love me some.
bakshin, bakshin,
There we
shin.
go.
Trainers, we are off to the races. Prepare your training agendas because Umamusume Pretty Derby and Umamusume Pretty Derby Beginning of a New Era
It's
are
like I
racing
knew.
on to the Weiss Schwarz stage.
That's so sad.
This new set isn't holding back, with cards containing hot stamp signatures by the voice actresses. Pre-orders begin today, so make sure to lock in your orders or risk
Oh, it
being
starts
left
today.
in the
That's
dust.
crazy. Wait, what?
Commanders, reinforcements
That's not
are
much
coming
time.
in hot. We
He
are
said-
pleased to announce
but he
Goddess
also
of Victory
said-
Nikkei
Nikkei
Volume
two.
2,
Beginning of a new era,
releasing
which is the second
simultaneously
set.
across all 4 languages
Yeah.
in Japanese,
We already knew
Korean,
this, but hey.
English, and simplified Chinese. What's more, the Nikkei demo session is returning and expanding to even more regions. If you missed it last
Yay,
year,
they
this
can
is your
stop
chance.
me.
Bushiroad staff will be taking to the road to teach all you budding commanders how to play Weiss Schwarz starting this summer. See
Yay, they're
you
gonna say they're
again
not
for
going to
more
come to me
information
because I'm too
soon.
far from Chicago.
The shadows have emerged from the darkness.
I like that. I like
The
how you did
evidence in
that.
shadow is just around the corner. We've updated a selection of exciting new cards on our special website.
Oh,
Head over
shoot.
now to check
Let's
out
look
the
right
featured
now.
reveals. And this is just the beginning. Throughout the week, we'll be showcasing even more intriguing card abilities on our social media. Don't miss the upcoming reveals. We would like to thank the community for supporting Theme Cups this past year. Theme Cups will be taking a temporary hiatus as we reevaluate its future. In the meantime, Meister Cups and shop tournaments are business as usual, so you'll always have a
The
chance
Theme
to
Cups
prove
failed
your
miserably.
mettle.
Everybody hated them.
You've played Weiss Schwarz at home,
It's kind of a good riddance.
at
Oh,
your
here it
local
is.
stores,
Here
and
it
for
is.
some, even on the world stage.
Here it is.
Now, it's time to take
There
that
it
experience
is. Told
online.
you it's coming to English.
Weiss Schwarz Online is officially here
There it
and
is.
debuting in 2 editions.
Some people didn't
Weiss
believe me.
and Schwarz. Both games will be available in English
Yay,
and other languages.
I can
To kickstart the
play.
release, each version will launch with a lineup of fan-favorite sets. For Weiss, we have Aogiri High School, Kadokawa Sneaker Bunko, the Quintessential Quintuplets, and Bang Dream My Go. And for Schwarz, we have the Idolmaster Shiny Colors, Sword Art Online, Toho Project, and Bang Dream
I
Ave
think
Musica.
some of these
Both
IPs,
versions
though.
will be available on Steam
I don't know
and the
about
Nintendo
that.
Switch
These aren't
this
even
autumn.
announced in English
That's
for
not
paper.
all. Players will also receive special promo cards exclusively with the physical edition of the
What?
game
It's on the Nintendo Switch?
Whether you're a veteran or a newcomer,
Oh,
prepare to
shoot.
dive into the world of Weiss Schwarz like never before. Check out the Weiss Schwarz online website here for more information. Meisters.
That's
our
gonna be
product
cool.
specifications
I'm
will be
excited
getting
about
a
that.
refresh
I'm excited
to
about the
ensure
online.
accessibility and enjoyability for everyone. Our goal is to create specifications that are easier to pick up and collect. Detailed specifications after the update will be announced at a later date, so please stay tuned for further updates. Here's a quick recap of all our
Yeah,
upcoming
that
products
was way
and
longer
tournaments.
than 2 minutes.
So Uma's in
You
June.
all wrong.
Uma's not one. Okay, yeah, that's both Uma's announced.
And now,
Okay.
it's back to Sean.
All right, all right.
We're just over a month away to the release of the new Showdown decks and booster set New World Genesis. In case you missed it, select shops will be hosting demo sessions. Bring a friend and both of you will receive a promo Super Evolution
Now
point
that would
card
be a cool
featuring
playmat.
artwork
You see
from
that
Worlds
thing?
Beyond.
Whew.
Once you've led the
That's
game,
pretty wild.
take part
Yeah,
in
they
the
need to
Showdown deck
make a
Hero
playmat of that
tournament
thing.
as a pair, and you'll both receive a deck
Plus,
case
they already did.
and sleeves just for taking part. The duo rises above the rest will each receive a foiled version of the regular Evolution Point card. So what are you waiting for? Check in with your local stores today. Step into the futuristic world of Tokyo with brand new characters making their first appearance in Shadowverse Evolve. This set also marks our 3rd anniversary, and to celebrate this milestone, 8 exclusive anniversary cards will have a chance of appearing as box toppers. Each card will have
Ooh.
a unique hot stamped serial number ranging from 1
Oh,
to 10.
serial numbers.
That's not
Why
all.
not?
Remember the special card
Why
vote campaign
not?
back in Booster Set Duet
Gotta
of
give
Dawn
people a
and
reason to
Dusk?
vote this card.
Check out the English original illustration of the campaign winner.
Because everything I'm
Vanya,
hearing at Shadowverse
making her
English is
debut
really
as
on the
a special
rocks.
rarity card.
I
There'll
mean,
also be a
that's
surprise
sad,
set
'cause these
featuring
things
the
look
same
nice.
illustration available for
Well, they
exchange.
tried to push too many
containing
sets
the
out too
deck case,
fast, and they're
sleeves,
unlike
and the
Weiss, they're
playmat
all meta
within a
relevant.
storage box.
That
More
sounds
So they're
like
pulling a
information on the
magic,
exchange
and
will be
people are just
available
getting tired
on
of
our
it.
website. We're also running it back with another special card
Yeah, you
vote
got
campaign.
And,
Choose from one of the 7 heirs of the Omens from Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. And the character with the highest votes will receive an English original
And there
illustration.
isn't as much of a robust
To celebrate
secondary
the launch
market
of
for people to
Neo
go back and buy
Metropolis,
the cards. They're
official
just
Bushiroad
getting
stores
frustrated and
will be
quitting.
holding release tournaments
Sad,
in
'cause
the
it looks
standard
nice.
format. With a
Shadowverse
twist,
looks
while you'll be playing
beautiful.
in the
I
standard
love
format,
the look of the
all
cards.
participants need to include 9 cards from Neo Metropolis in their decks to take part. Those who emerge victorious against the neon skylines of Tokyo will receive a super
I
legendary
kind of expect
promo
some
version
kind of
of
announcement for
Warped
the
Progress. Prior to the
spring-summer
release
tournament
of
series.
Neo
So
Metropolis,
maybe we'll
official
get that
Bushiroad
after,
stores will also be running preview trials in a brand new sealed Glory Finder format. Taking part in a preview trial with 3 other players, your group will receive 16 packs that include new cards for the Glory Finder format. There are 2 Neo Metropolis booster packs, a
Yeah, it
playmat,
is amazing how
needed
fast
cards,
that Uma
and
pre-order
promo
is,
cards.
like,
But wait,
due.
yeah,
what's the sealed Glory Finder
that's
format?
really
I'm
fast.
glad you asked. Sealed Glory Finder is a new format
Well,
where
because
players
Bang
take
Dream
part in
goes
Glory
until
Finder
March.
matches using decks built from the
March
packs
15th or
received.
whatever it's in.
Unlike normal Glory Finder, you'll be able to include more
Well,
than
I'm
one
kinda
copy
glad
of
they're
each
squeezing
card
it
in your
in
deck. And your
for
Glory
competitive
Cards class
reasons.
will be treated as your
Set 1
leader
should
class.
be able to do fine
There'll
without
be
the ban
other
list.
exciting marketing campaigns planned
So,
leading
but if
up
they
to the
push off
release
too much
of Neo
longer,
Metropolis.
it starts
so
to
keep
get
your eyes
shaky.
tuned to our social media channels. Dive into the world of Princess Connect and join the Catty Sorceress, Carol, the Peckish
Princess
Princess,
Connect is
Corin, and
everywhere.
other popular
I
characters.
feel like it's
in the
always
release of the
Wow,
everywhere.
crossover set,
silly.
Princess Connect Redive.
I mean, I guess it's more
More
thematic than
information
having
will be
Uma
announced
and
in the
Idol
future, so
in
stay tuned.
Shadowverse.
Yeah.
Fans of
At least
Mr.
his girls
Leader
fight with
who are
magic.
not able to attend the previous Grand Showdowns will have one more chance to get their hands on the supply set this March. Where will you be competing? Looking ahead, we're happy to announce that the next Grand Showdown supply set will feature Anya in an English original maid outfit. A card featuring this art will also be available for players who reach top 16. Love is in the air this month, and what better way to spend date night than at the Valentine's Duo Tournament?
Oh,
Take
Valentine's
part with your
Duo
partner,
Tournament.
situationship, or even just a friend. And both of you could walk away with exclusive playmats featuring the artwork of Supersonic
that's
Breakthrough.
nice.
There's still a few weeks left for the Valentine's
That's
Duo
a nice
Tournament,
playmat.
so sign up via Bushinabi if you've yet to do so. Here's an overview of all the upcoming products and events. And now it's over to our special guest for Hololive Official Card Game.
Hiya, darlings, and welcome to the Hololive Official Card Game segment in
Yay,
Bushiroad's
Hololive!
English Conference. I'm your hostess
Oh,
today,
special
Hololive
guest.
English Advent's Devilish Diva, the one and only Nerissa Ravencroft. I hope that you're ready to be enchanted with what I have for you today, because Booster Pack Enchant Regalia will be coming soon to your local game stores on April 17th. Players who have been with us since the beginning, this booster pack will be for you, darlings, because Enchant Regalia will feature lots of strengthening cards for Holomem from previously released products. This includes a debut of Oshi Holomem cards from some of my
Yes, there's
lovely
a Kafka
senpai,
friend on
like
here.
Noelle, Polka, Iofi, and, of course, I hope you'll be happy to hear that I will also have my very own Oshi Holomem card included. But that can't be all, right? And
Get a
you'd be right to
fancy
have
one.
guessed that, because today I'll be announcing something very special for the English edition release of Booster Pack Enchant Regalia. Here it is. Not only will the English edition have a special edition of Friendly PC featuring our worldwide rat idol Hako's Veils and Regloss's Bancho, Todoroki Hajime, but it will also have a secret rarity of my own Oshi Holomem card included. I hope that all of you will be practicing to compose your own deck recipes by April, because the winner prize for Enchant
Oh,
Regalia
shoot,
Entry
look at
Cup
that.
will be
That
a
was nice.
gorgeous playmat
That's
featuring the
actually
illustration
nice.
from my Oshi
The
Holomem
Bao
super
Bao
rare
playmat
card.
was going for
More
500
details on the
last
tournament
month.
will be announced closer to the release
I think
of
that's
Booster Pack
nice.
Enchant Regalia, so keep your eyes out on social media for event announcements. I'll be looking
Yeah,
forward to all of your photos when the
I
Booster
had the
Pack
event
drops
scheduled,
on April
and all of a
17th,
sudden a bunch of
so
people
be sure
from
to post
Chicago
them for
came
me,
in. I'm like,
okay?
what the heck? And
Now,
yeah,
most
it turned
of you
out
would
the
have
mat was
likely
stupid
heard about
expensive.
the announcement by now.
Yeah, playmat's
but
worth
after
it.
the release of Enchant Regalia, Booster Pack Ayakashi Vermilion will be releasing on June 19th. Our dear developers are also busy preparing for some special
That'd be
surprises in the
Kiara.
English edition of that booster pack too, so do keep your eye out on X or the
I love
upcoming
Kira. Kira's
Bushiroad
great.
English Conference for the latest news.
I love her playing
Talking
Minecraft.
about special, last year, Hololive Official Card Game launched with Bushiroad staff flying all over the world to teach you guys how to play our game on a demo caravan. But if you missed it, get ready for another chance to learn. This time, we'll be working with local game stores to host new demo sessions, starting from May of this year. But the really special thing about this year's demo session is that participants will have a chance to get their very own exclusive SP Oshi skill marker featuring an adorable illustration of my lovely Kiwawa senpai.
Are you serious?
She's super duper cute, so don't miss your chance
Am
to
I
get
supposed
her.
to play to
okay?
get
I'm
that?
just
I
looking at
guess
that
I
face.
have
wanna
to.
see it
Yes,
so bad.
you do the demo and they give it to you.
And
Yes.
there's still
I
more
need my
special news
Kiara.
to come. Be sure to head down to your local game store to take part in the Lunar New Year special tournament. Our darling Fuomoko just looks so festive and adorable in the special alternate art made just for the Lunar New Year. Bao! After we usher in the spring season, then very soon it'll be summer, right? I wonder if there's
Did we
going
see
to be
that
any
already?
special
I thought I saw
tournaments
this
then.
card already.
Wouldn't it be great
But
if
it
there
looks
was
cool.
something
I like
going
that card.
on? Now then, darlings, thank you so much for tuning in to the Hololive Official Card Game segment today. It feels so sad to leave already, but if you want to, you can find me over on YouTube at Nerissa Ravencroft and posting on X at Nerissa_EN. Be sure to follow at Hololive_OCG_EN on X for all of the latest news as well. Now, before I really go, a quick reminder that Booster Pack Curious Universe will be releasing on February 20th. And when March comes around, I hope that everyone will be excited to play at your local game stores, because the exclusive Bushi Navi Flare and Winner Prize playmat for Curious Universe Entry Cup will be featuring illustrations of Advent's lovely leader, Shiori, and our adorable rock Bibu. Now, we'll bridge this English conference back to the lovely people over at Bushiroad. Hope you had fun today. Bye, darlings.
There you go. You got needs more
We're
Bibu.
excited
There
to
it
share
is.
some exciting news.
Oh, what's happening? Power World. We knew, but yeah, it's Power World.
Yep, we knew.
This is gonna get my thing copyrighted. Who's decided for Power World? Can't get Pokemon? You got Power World.
I wouldn't be surprised if it has a One Piece like room when it hits.
This is gonna be nuts. July 30th.
The Power official card game is officially in production.
I just don't
For
want to
those
have
who
to
may
do
not
the
be
tournaments
familiar
for
with
it at
Power
my
World,
LGS.
here's a brief introduction.
Yeah.
Fight, farm, build, and work alongside
farming.
mysterious creatures called pals in this multiplayer open world survival and crafting game. Since the start of early access back in January 2024, the total number of players across Steam,
Mitch,
Xbox,
Who?
PS5, and Mac has surpassed 35
My brother
million.
and his kid are excited.
Now, Power World is coming to life as a card game.
Mitch
I know-
Rickman's
Through
a
this,
local
we
player
hope
at
to
my store.
provide even more people a chance to
I
experience
know there's
the
a lot
charm
of people
and
excited
expansive
that I
world
know.
of Power World. Fight
Okay.
alongside your pals with weapons, build bases,
I
and
don't
explore
know. I
a
never
vast,
played the game or
exciting
anything,
world
so.
in this two-player competitive card game. Of course, Power World isn't always peaceful. You'll encounter other players standing in your way. But don't worry, you have the power to overcome these challenges. With your trusty pals by your side, you can push through any obstacle and emerge victorious. Now let's take a look at the types of cards in the game. There are 5 in total.
Is this
Starting
a
off
record for the
are
longest
pals.
one of these
These
ever?
are the stars of
Yeah,
the
they're
game.
really cranking
Your
it
pals
out.
will
22
participate in
minutes.
battles and
Oh, look at
perform
them
tasks.
holding
Next
weapons.
up are structures.
Yeah.
Put your pals to work at structures and trigger a variety of abilities. Moving on, we have gears. Gears are primarily weapons and tools, allowing you to strengthen your own pals while bursting down any opponents in your way. We also have events. Events have powerful one-time use effects. Using one at an opportune moment could just win you the game. And lastly, souls. These are found in the soul deck and are spent as costs to play other cards or activate special abilities. You'll be able to start your journey in a new Power World on July 30th with the release of 2 trial decks and a booster set.
Oh,
Power
dang.
official card game will be available in 3 languages: English, Japanese, and Simplified Chinese, and will be released simultaneously worldwide.
guess I have
That's
to.
not all. All the pals and structures you're familiar with will be receiving brand new card illustrations drawn exclusively for this game.
I'm gonna have to buy this.
Starting this spring, we'll be hosting demo sessions at local game stores and
Oh, there
conventions
you go,
both in
demo
Japan
sessions.
and globally. For those attending Bushiroad Expo 2026 in Chicago, you'll be one of the first in the world to try out the game. All participants will receive a prototype deck only available from these sessions just for taking part. If you're unable to attend, fret not, as demo sessions will be available at all Bushiroad Expo events starting from March. Bushiroad staff will be taking to the roads throughout summer to teach all of you how to play the game. Look forward to more information about the shops on the Power Official Card Game social media channels. Pre-sales will also be available at events starting 1 month before the official release. Look forward to our events, dive into Power, and start your journey towards the top. Finally, let's talk tournaments. We'll be hosting official tournaments globally throughout the year. All roads lead towards the first ever
It's
World
happening.
Championship,
It's
with
gonna be at your
qualifiers starting
LGS.
this autumn
This thing is
across
happening.
various regions. Qualified players will duke it out to be the first world champion at next year's card game festival. Let's dive together
Oh,
into a
shoot.
new world of
How do you
power
say no to
through
that?
this official card game.
How could you
You'll
say
be
no
able
to
to
that?
keep up on all the latest information on Power Official Card Game social media
Power
channels
time.
here. Head over there now
Because I'm
and
a
you'll be able to
boomer?
catch our
Oh,
giveaway
look at that.
campaign launching today.
$50
Like
Amazon
and repost our
e-gift
giveaway
card.
posts on X, Facebook, and Instagram, and 5 lucky winners from each platform will stand to win a $50
You're all gonna
Amazon
do
gift card.
the Lord's
We
work.
want to make this a trading card game enjoyed by players all around the world, and we're putting our all into this project, so stay tuned for more information soon. And now, Sean from the future has another exciting update.
More?
We're less than
What?
3 months away from the
What?
Bushiroad Championship Series 25-26 World Finals. How many of you watching have already earned your invites? You still have a few regional
Not
qualifier
me.
events left to earn your invites if you've yet to do so. In fact, Mouveau, France is tomorrow.
I don't think I'm going to any of those places.
I went to 2 this
For our
year. That
Cardfighters
was
and Meisters,
higher
thanks
than
for
normal
your
for me.
patience.
You
We're
still have
finally
time
ready
to get
show
your
you the
invite.
designs. Card fighters who qualify for standard, let the miracle descend and transcend the fabric of time with Akina and Erika. The champion will receive a one in the world promo card featuring Akina. Meisters, embrace the shadows with exclusive art featuring Alpha
Oh,
and Beta
dang.
from the upcoming English edition original,
Dang.
The Eminence in Shadow. The champion will receive a one in the world promo card featuring Alpha. And of course, no
That'd
world
be
finals will
crazy.
be complete without the streams. I'm pleased to announce that Different Fight and Kai will be running back for Cardfight Vanguard.
My face isn't
Shizuka
on
I'm
there.
not familiar with who
will be
Yellow
casting
Card
for Weiss
TCG
Schwarz.
is.
My
Last
face
but
isn't
not
on
least,
there.
official ambassadors
Shizukat's is
Ignatius
really
and
good,
Raisin
but I don't know who
will
that
be
Yellow
running
Card
back
guy
for
is.
Shadowverse Evolve. Media applications for the event
Yeah.
are still ongoing, so do sign up
There you go,
to
Big
get to
B.
do
Become
so.
a content
We're also
creator.
planning
Oh,
various
I'm a
campaigns
content
with tons of
creator,
goodies
that's
up for
me.
grabs. More information will be coming your way
Vote for
soon
me.
over on Bushiroad Events social media channels. Bask in the heat of summer, the next season of Bushiroad Summerfest. The 2026 season will be sponsored by
Are you
Umeno
gonna go to
Casual.
Chicago?
Exclusive
You're going to
Umeno Casual
Chicago.
merchandise
You got
such
to.
as list playmats will also be available for sale at Bushiroad Summerfest events worldwide. All participants will receive one of 8 random coasters as well as a participation promo pack for the game they're participating in.
Those look cute. The coasters. I don't use a coaster. Oh, look at that. Licorice Recoil. I saw GGO in there. Some Uma.
The top 8 and top 4 teams
I was looking
can
for
look
Uma, but I
forward to
missed it.
these exciting prizes.
It's not looking close enough.
Well, I'm also looking at my phone.
Well, that's not good either. Oh, look at that mat. Top 4 mat. Ooh, top 4 mat. Hey, you got some
For
good
our
stuff
champion
coming out
teams,
here.
the Summarious Trio, here is the grand prizes awaiting your team.
Okay, and it is
Card
Trio.
fighters, we have something extra for you. Secure
Oh.
your invitations to the next World Finals early, as there will now be an individual tournament in the standard format with its own set of pricing. There's a ton more information on side events and formats.
It seems like they're
as well
doing
as
a
event
lot
schedule on our website. So head on
of
over to the link to
game-type
find out
stuff.
more. Pakara, Jakarta, we'll be back for another year of Comic Frontier this May. I can't wait to see all of you and to visit my favorite Satay Taichan place again. You'll also be able
That's
to
pretty.
take part in Bushiroad Official Card Game demo sessions and receive a prototype deck just for taking part. More information on the other activities and merchandise will be announced closer to the
Madness
event.
update, please.
Konnichiwa.
They're not gonna do it.
Bushiroad's largest event, Card Game Festival, returns to Tokyo Big Sight. Dubbed as the Analog Game Festival, this event features tournaments for various trading card games and booth exhibits from various companies, making it an event where even non-card game players can enjoy themselves. Last year, we welcomed nearly 22,000 attendees. This year, Genda Gigo Entertainment will be our title sponsor, allowing us to level up the event experience.
Oh.
A total of 17 companies will be exhibiting at the event, and we hope everyone will have a great time. Tickets are now on sale
Dang, this is a
via
long
E+,
one.
and all visitors will receive
half an
exclusive
hour.
I'm
goodies
getting
created
tired.
for this event. Check out this link for more information. And for those of you who will be in Tokyo, be sure to check out the Bushiroad TCG Specialty Store
Oh,
at
yeah, that
Gigo
looks nice. That
Ikebukuro,
PR card.
the building. It's
So
right
freaking
opposite the
nice.
station's east exit, so you can't miss it. For those who missed the initial announcement, Bushiroad Card Game Festival 2025 was such a success. We're running it back this August at Suntec City Convention and Exhibition Center as part of Table Conquest. Meet your Oshis, duke it out in tournaments, or simply soak in the best and latest in Bushiroad's offerings. I hear there may even be World Finals invites on the line. Ticket sales will be starting in April, and early birds will receive themed merchandise made exclusively for this event too. Don't miss out! Annyeong! the festival fun continues as you'll be heading to Korea at the end of August. This will be our first full-scale festival in Korea, and we can't wait to meet everyone there. More information on the tournaments, activities, and tickets will be available
I'm gonna need
soon.
some of that candy.
So stay tuned to our official channels for more information. Wow, that sure was long. Are you excited
sure
to start
was
your teaming
long.
journey in the Power Official Card Game? I look
Power,
forward
baby.
to seeing y'all in
No.
our upcoming demo
Power
caravans. Our next conference will be simulcasted straight from the Bushiroad Championship Series 25-26 World Finals. See y'all in the spring.
Oh no, is that like crazy time?
That's no ban list.
Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I think that was pretty incredible. I mean, like, there was a lot going on in there. A freaking lot of stuff, though. So yeah, I mean,
All right. So did anybody get the timestamps for English? How long the English Weiss announcement took?
And there's no
beat
better
all.
time for
It
our
beat
favorite-
anything that we had thought of. Yeah, so it was cool. No, I mean, like, I think they really, I don't want to say put a lot of effort into this. I mean, they obviously did, but they gave people outside of the people wanting a ban list a little bit of something. You had a little bit of everything in this one, so I think this is nice. Well done. I like that the shadow when the dude like emerged. Here you go. I didn't catch his name, but
You again for more information soon.
I mean, look at this high
The
quality right there.
shadows
Look
have
at that.
emerged
Look at that.
from the darkness.
Oh, wait, oh, we got to see the new card reveals, right?
The Eminence in Shadow is just around the corner. We've updated a selection of exciting new cards on our special website. Head
All right, he said head
Over
over
now.
there. Let's head over there right now and see what we got. And if he's lying to me, then I know who to blame. So let's just go to the special website. Hey, can you, Weiss Schwarz, if you out there, can you fix your website? Like, just make a couple changes here and there. All right, here we go. Where's the special website? This is not the special website. The special website is that one where they make it look like all crazy. Like there's a special page, but there's no special page here. Unless it's on X or something. I'll pull off to the side. Anybody find it? I think that's why someone asked about a special site. You see. Hold on. Theme cut. Card reveals. Oh, special site here. Wait. Yeah, there it is. I got it. This is what I do for you all. Here's the special site. Wait, what? I thought we already saw this. We've seen this site.
I guess there's a scroll list maybe that you scroll through.
Because we've seen these.
Or did Intern Coon forget to put the new cards up?
Wait, no, maybe we didn't see this site. We saw these cards, but maybe this is the first time we're seeing this site. Special featured cards. Special featured cards.
Mobius, it was late 2026.
Special edition. Special edition. All right, hold on. I'm trying to zoom in. Like, you see me trying to zoom in so you can see these cards. Oh yeah, okay. Now I'm real zoomed in now. All right, hold on. Get this right. All right, there you go. Do not try to fall off, won't you? Oh, it doesn't work when I zoom in. Hold on. I can't hit it. It won't let me hit it. Dude, is this what I'm... Oh, there we go. Now I can hit it. I guess if you zoom in too much, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. Fix your site. But I appreciate you putting up these pictures. Yeah, it doesn't work if I zoom in too much. So I'm going to do that. You're just going to have to look very closely. Bang. Bang. It's kind of look plain. And they still look nice, but it's what are these SSPs? The SSPs are unsigned, just with some fancy foiling for all of you out there that I mean, it looks nice. I would say there's other ones that look a lot worse. Like, even though it has just like this I don't want to say generic background, but kind of a background.
They look They look like
This one though, as is P, I'm not sure on that. See, that's what I mean. Like, if I had to choose this one or like this kind of background, I like that one better because that looks kind of plain. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Those are the special. Wait, there's more. We got more feature cards. Wait, there's no. There's. Oh, you can click on it. Wait, can I hit this and then click on it? Oh, I can. You just had to click on it. Sorry. I know what that one looks like here. There we go. Way better. Yeah, sorry about extra stuff. There you go. There it is. Yeah, that's what I get from this card right here. Just like an SR. This one. Yeah, that's an SR. This one screams to me premium booster box. That's what this one is. yeah, extra booster or premium booster box. That's what we got here. So do check out all the different cards if you're interested in the actual text on the cards, because I know some of you definitely will be. It's out here. It's the website is, I'm gonna put it in the chat if you wanna find that, you wanna read the cards later on in life. There you go. We got a lot of tears, people cutting a lot of onions over there. All right, there we go. So this is these are your cards. Okay. What else? Going back over to here. What you want to talk about? Uma? Actually, we'll come back to that. Nikkei. We got demo caravans, 200 stores worldwide. That's pretty nice. We got Uma, Bang Dream 10th anniversary. That'll be pretty nice for me. Anybody that doesn't like Bang Dream, don't
unfortunately,
bother.
that Bang Dream set, it's all reprints, and it's going to come down to like one card.
Yeah. No, but if you're a Bang Dream fan, you'll like it. I am a Bang Dream fan.
The card art's gorgeous.
Yeah, no,
the card
it
art's
looks
gorgeous.
good. It looks good. But outside of that, I mean, we all know. You've seen me do enough videos, buy or invest videos on Bang Dream. So if you're trying to like flip that, you are going to be sadly mistaken. Okay, so then and then Weiss Schwarz online. I know some people have some thoughts about it. I'm excited for it. Interesting, the IPs. We already knew these IPs because they showed us this in Japan. I don't know if I agree with some of these IPs. I get like
IPs. These are the exact same ones that they put on the Japanese game.
No, I know, but the point is like Aerogiri High School. Like,
yeah,
that's JP. So I would have picked one that would have been English already friendly, right? Like both places, unless they're saying this is going to be coming out for English as well, which it could be, I guess. I mean, that could always happen. Just it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Like, if you're going to introduce, a game, and then these are your IPs. Hey, but by the way, everybody was like, is Sneaker Bunko ever gonna come out to English? Voila, there it is. There it is. It may not be in the form you want it.
I'm guessing they didn't want to do the effort to make English exclusives, make English stuff different than the Japanese stuff for the game. So they're just they're just converting the language and calling it a day.
No, I get that, but it's like, you know how many IPs they have to choose from? It's like, why? I mean, I get it. Some are Bushiroad types. It's just, there's so many whys that could come up here. Right? Like, just yeah, there you go. Well, it is English.
The game's going to turn into shiny colors meta.
It's English friendly, but like what? You got to pick Rent a Girlfriend, right? Something that's come out for both of the games, for English and Japan is what I mean. It's just your first introduction to Aerogiri High School is gonna be this online game if you just play strictly English.
Right.
Yeah, so
Well,
that's
your
what I'm
first
like.
introduction to this game is going to be dyeing the shiny colors because none of these other sets can catch up with it.
Depending, it depends on who you're playing against, because some people just
I mean,
may,
yeah,
yeah,
but shiny colors is by far the top deck on this roster list, unless Toho turns out to be like amazing.
yeah, it's just who you play against. Because right, like you could play Magic, whatever arena online. Yeah, you can always run into like meta decks over and over and over again. But there's gonna be someone that wants to just play for fun, and you get to actually have like just random game with somebody versus just
I also
playing the
wonder if
same
they're going
deck
to
over and
enforce
over
the
again.
Japanese ban list on Avenue Mujika.
Who knows? Who knows? That'd be interesting. Yeah, because right, like
Maybe
you're able to play against Japan
maybe if
and
they don't have the
English.
ban list, they can hold up the shiny colors.
Yeah, it's I imagine it'd be crossplay because I thought that's what the website said before, but you'll see. Yeah, it really depends on like who's actually buying this and who's actually really into playing hardcore. Because I would hope there'd be like, again, a ranked one and a not ranked one. And
Right.
I guess if people really want to troll on the non-ranked one, I guess you can. It's by playing it over and over again. I always hate when they do this. I get why. Nintendo Switch version comes with a special promo card. I don't know what that it's gonna be, but like it sucks for the people like me that are gonna get on Steam because I'm not gonna buy a Switch to play this thing. So I'm excited.
Running
It'll be good.
running Weiss Schwarz on a Switch remote sounds awful anyway.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, I'm running Haruhi for at least the first month. You imagine playing some Haruhi against some, I guess, my Go on your computer or your Switch? That'd be fun. It'd be nice to see that. Unrestricted shiny colors. Yeah, if they're like, I would hope that people that want a hardcore play are just gonna go into like ranked, because it's not gonna be fun for anybody if you just keep running into the same deck over and over again. That's just gonna destroy you. Yeah, that's not gonna be fun. Haruhi, I know, I can't wait. I really, really hope it comes out for English at some point, but maybe this is the only version I'm gonna get of it in my Aqua. So I wonder if I was gonna say like if you nah. I was like maybe there's packs, but I doubt it. All right, let's what else do we have inside of this thing? We'll come back to your thing. Shadowverse
Well,
looks nice.
Trios is interesting.
Oh yeah.
They did also, did you notice they low key told us the new Japanese pack format's coming to English?
Well, yeah, there's no way it wouldn't. It has to.
Well, so far none of the sets I guess Nikkei 2 will use it.
Yeah, that's
So,
the first one that possibly could come over to English.
I'm
So.
still a little nervous on that because a case needs to produce a playset. And if they don't, it's going to be a train wreck.
Yeah, I think it'll work out. It'll somehow work out, I think. Yeah, sorry,
Otherwise, I think it's great. If a case produces a playset, I think it's actually a great move.
Yeah. Power World. I was trying to find where the tournament stuff was. I heard it. Here it is.
Here is the grand prize.
Sorry, I didn't want to I'm scrubbing through that video. See that? You see this Weiss Schwarz team trios? This is the trios. Weiss Schwarz teams, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, so we got that. Oh. There we go. Look at that top format. Nice, freaking nice. Okay, so here you go. Here's your
There's Lego Reco.
Yep. GGO. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't see, unless I'm blind, I don't see Uma.
Ame. Huh? Well, no, it was under Shadowverse. That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Under. Yeah, it's Shadowverse. Okay. You got to play some Shadowverse to get that.
have the one with the 3 girls. I actually use those as sleeves.
Oh, there you go. Now you can go battle
It's
it
like
out for that.
it's on the deck that's gonna be the meta deck in English, actually.
Yeah, I like these coasters. Coasters look nice. I don't
Pretty
use
cool.
I don't use coasters in my house at all. But they just kind of go in a corner. My wife bought a bunch of them, but we don't use it. She's given up on trying to get me to use a coaster. I mean, she doesn't use it either. So I don't see the point. Oh, look at this. Yeah, apply to be a World Finals content creator. Receive exclusive prizes. What does that even mean? What do you even do? Tickets to Card Game Festival, booster boxes, 1 exclusive playmat. Look at that Weiss Schwarz one.
They want you to go blog your experiences at Worlds and talk to the players and all that stuff.
Look at that playmat though. That's awesome. You see it? Is it too small? Oh,
Yep,
hold on.
it's a cute playmat.
It is a cute playmat. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's play card games. That'd be cool. I'm down for that playmat. Sign me up. You know what? Sign me up. I'm going.
You should sign up.
I'm going for the playmat. That's all I care about. And then again, here's your Eminence in Shadow. If you don't remember that from whatever minutes ago, looks cool. Yeah. Yeah. So. Okay. Think that. And then we had Power World again. I'm just striking home Power World because of I know a bunch of people that are actually really excited for this one. Yeah, I remember the day after the Japanese, like the morning of after the Japanese conference, or same day because it went forever. That people were writing me and they're like, Power World's coming, and I'm like, yes, I know. I knew this.
They announced it. They told us in Atlanta during the players meeting that it was coming. I think I posted it in the Discord, so we were kind of pre-warned.
Mm-hmm. So, and it should do well.
It's gonna do fine.
Yeah, it's gonna do fine. So you're gonna see it everywhere. This card,
Probably.
Narissa. I just wanted to say about this. I like the look of the card. I don't like where the words are on the card, right? Because it's like it's beautiful art. I actually like this art a lot, but you have the words covering over, or ice cream sundae, and then you have some. I think they could have did a better job of like where the placement of the words actually are, especially for a secret. That's all.
Well, I think the people in the chat like the words because that's where they have to look on her.
What?
If you look at the card to read the words, you get an added bonus if you're a Narissa fan and into such things.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay, look where the words are. Look at the top line of the words. Look where they're located.
Yeah, but why don't you just move the words down or move her
Because then
up?
you can't read. Then you can't actually during gameplay see what everybody in the chat seems to want to look at while they're reading the words.
Yeah, but I still don't understand that. It's like if you just move the words down, then you could see everything better. That's the problem with this. Is where the
As Rika's
words.
glasses is saying, are there words? He doesn't see the words.
Yeah, but you can't. Your eyes aren't like creating her shirt back. Like that's not happening here. Like if you just move the words, that would be good. See that's the point. It's oh I know. Here, this is the point I'm making. This is the point I am exactly making. Because it's a beautiful looking card. It's just kind of wasted. You remember these? You remember what I'm about to show you? Where the heck is it? What I don't know, I forget what rarity it was. This. How do we even find these cards? These really awful placed word cards. There you go. That right there. See that?
Yeah.
You see that? You see this? You see this? Just move it. You know, again, you're saying where the words are, but it's
I
like
mean,
just move the
you
freaking
could.
words.
I mean, yes, yes, you could move it down a little bit.
Yeah, just move it
But
down.
you do need
or move her
for
up.
for gameplay, you need both those text boxes,
Well, yeah, I get it, but just you zoom out,
and they
move her
actually
up.
have to be separate due to how the game
There you go.
works.
That's all. Yeah, that's all. It's just like a waste of something that looks actually really nice. Just that small little change, right? Like, you know, if you ever go shopping for clothes and you're like, if it didn't have that one thing on there, right? Like if you could just move that box just a little bit, or move her up, or zoom out a little, that would do everything. That would be amazing. But yeah, it's really nice. Okay, so that one's that. Is there anything else outside of Uma? Actually, let's look at the schedule. Schedule. Oh, it's like buffering. Wait, did they turn it off on me? I can't go
Here,
back.
and
Wait,
debuting
hold
in
on.
2
I was like, what is happening here? Here, okay. Wait, what is the deal? Okay, here we go. Release schedule, Bangry 10th anniversary, ReZero, volume 3. I feel like I knew that, but I don't know why I'm reading it right now as like I didn't know it. Blue Archive, the animation, Goddess of Victory Nikkei, volume 2, which is simultaneously coming out, which is going to be interesting. And then we have Umamusume. There was 2 screens. Here we go. As you saw there, yes, of course, 2 Umamusumes. We got the Pretty Derby and that was a New Arrow. And then we got all these. So June 26th, that's why the pre-orders are pretty fast. So if you want it, make sure to get that up.
No, my luck, that Chicago team event's going to be the week before.
Yeah, no, they messed that up. So right here, ReZero's starting Life in Another World, Volume 3 Trial Deck Booster Pack. Unless they're saying they're reprinting trial decks, which would actually be funny because of our discussion that we had earlier. I think they just accidentally put trial deck there because there was no Volume 3 trial deck. But wouldn't that be amazing if they reprinted trial deck? Trial deck. Interesting. Yeah, no, there's not one for Volume 3. And then Fujimi, Eminence. I still think this is the craziest thing that I've ever seen Bushiroad do. Unless they're just hurting. They don't have enough things to print. But we have Eminence and Shadow and Fujimi Fantasia Bunko Volume 2 printing at the same time. Or coming out at the same time. I mean, they're not printing at the same time, but it's coming out the same day. That's quite the mess.
No.
Oh. What?
I called it right.
What are you saying?
The Rosemont team event is June 13th and 14th, a week before Uma.
Oh, so they didn't get it out in time.
I was joking when I said that, I swear. I did not know that. They just posted on Discord the dates. Oh my gosh. God damn it, Bushiroad.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's too, because isn't it, what's the rule on that? It has to be out for a week, 2 weeks, something like that before you can even use it. So even then, you're like way off. You're off by like an entire month.
So Duluth, Georgia will be my debut. My debut race.
Yeah.
Which also means I won't have it for Shop Challenge either. Crap. I have to find something that works.
Fujimi is screwed. Good luck if you didn't order Fujimi. I mean, more than likely, if I had to guess, that they would. Fujimi is going to be one of those ones that's going to get reprinted. It sounds like it's going to get hit. More than, I mean, you could never really know, but I feel like Fujimi potentially is going to get a reprint with what actually happened with the product, where people didn't end up or got their orders canceled. So who knows what really is going to happen with that, especially like maybe the trial deck gets reprinted, maybe it doesn't, but just what happened with people's orders, we shall see. So it's funny that we talked about, do trial decks get reprinted? Maybe they will this time. Okay. So Overlord Volume 3 is May 15th, whereas That 2? You mean the extra booster or premium, whatever they had, premium? So yeah, this is gonna be a pretty chock full of stuff schedule. It looks like it, right? So you have something, Audrey, to pick up. There's plenty of other people that have stuff to pick up. I didn't get Rent a Girlfriend.
No, I was hoping you would.
No. So what do I actually want? Not that, not that, not that. Evidence and Shadow Fujimi. Okay, I take that. I don't care for Nazrick. Umamusume. No. Bang Dream. Oh, Bang Dream. But it's not like I'm gonna buy a ton of those things. Because of course I'll probably buy some, but not a ton. And we'll see. I highly doubt people are gonna pre-order a ton of those things. ReZero, Blue Archive. ReZero, what I really want to see again is if they give us an 8. I'm hoping one day we get an AGR, but I think the first shot at an AGR is going to be Goddess of Victory Nikkei. I mean, we're all getting AGRs and no one's getting AGRs for that one. And that is it.
They could still change it. I mean, they could still do stamps instead of signs on the English and Chinese and Korean product.
I can't imagine that happening. More just because it's simultaneously releasing and they want to make it special for everybody. That's why, like, if they really wanted to do that, they wouldn't put it out all at the same time. Because, you know, think about it. By them simultaneously releasing Goddess of Victory Nikkei, they actually cost themselves sales.
Yeah.
Right? Because normally people would buy the Japanese one and then buy the English one. By putting them all out at the same time, you're not going to bother buying the Japanese one. You're just going to buy the English one. So they actually lose sales because they're doing it simultaneously. Crazy thought, but actually the truth. Yeah.
Yeah, but that it builds up a lot of goodwill.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does. I mean, they're trying more of these simultaneous releases like AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling coming out next year, 2027 in January.
Yep.
It'll be nice. Nikkei Volume 2 gets a single color option per language. Yeah, that would be fun. All right. So, you only have 3 minutes to say your piece about Umamusume. Which one was the one with 9? Was that the first one?
What's that?
Which Umamusume had like 9 SPs in a case?
That was the first one.
It was the first one.
Okay, so the first set coming out is going to be a really fun case for collectors to crack. It has 9 SPs, 9 OFRs. One box is going to have 2 OFRs. One box is going to have 2 SPs. There are no SSPs. Then another box is going to have 3 SRs, and each of the boxes are going to have 3 foil hits. We don't know how all the prices are going to be yet. There was an RR that hit $30 a piece at one point with the Satano Diamond level 0. The trial deck does not have signs. It has this really freaking expensive OFR stamp. I don't remember what that goes for, but it was hundreds of dollars. That's why I've never even tried to remotely think about foiling my deck, because the trial deck level 1 combo is heavily used in everything. So that's why that card's through the roof. There's going to be 2 trial decks. Each of them have playable cards. Then there are 60 SPs roughly, if I remember correctly. And the SPs, it's not the more popular characters are on the OFRs. So your Satano Diamond, your Major River Queen, Nice Nature, Rice Shower, and Tokai Teo are all OFRs. Your SPs are going to be a lot more of the playable cards. Sakura, I'm hoping I'm not butchering her name, but Sakura Chiono is going to be the most expensive SP because it's a 4 of in decks even to this day. Maybe 3 if they cut one out. It's actually really good against Overlord too. You can kind of laugh at the Overlord player because she can't get targeted. And then meta's probably gonna be stick with what they do with the Current Chan level 3, like Agumon Tamer just mentioned that one's expensive. Current Chan is gonna be probably the main finisher everybody plays. At least that's what they did in Japan. And then a lot of the SPs, like Majiro Bright is a very playable card. Majiro Dober is a very playable card. So those SPs will carry a lot of player weight. Let's see, who else did I have in mind to bring up? Man, I'm blanking out now. After all, for set 2, you're gonna get for set 2, the big hit in it is a 3/2 RR for Dansu Flame that I'm pretty sure the R is still around $30. She has a brainstormer that gets used a lot. I know I paid $80 on release for a copy of that. I don't think it's moved on too much from that because it's like a 1 or 2 of, and Dansu Flame's not the most popular character. The movie set is going to cover Jungle Pocket, Agnes Tachyon, a little bit of Narita Top Road, and Manhattan Cafe. And the set 2, you still, for the most part, you play set 1 stuff. So the set 2 is going to have like the $30 RR and probably the expensive brainstorm, but a lot of the cards are pretty meh after that, outside of maybe Agnes level 3. But what I'm interested most in with the English is seeing how the OFRs do, because they are much more collector-friendly characters, and they're all really pretty cards. Oh, Kita-san Black's also an OFR now that I think about it. But yeah, if you look at the OFRs there, that's a pretty big list, and that's like the who's who of Helios is in there, the who's who of the characters.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with Umamusume based on people playing the app. You know, like me staring at this and me looking back at my videos. So this is the video with the 9 on it because it had 9 SCs and 9 OFRs. You can go back to my old videos. You'll be able to see all this trial deck revealed. You can see all the different cards inside of there. Is it worth buying? Oh god, I think I remember what I even said. Oh, devastating trial deck prices. Oh, you don't even know. Like, is it worth buying? Well, just look at the video down below, and it's the price destruction. That was not good. That was not good. I mean, I just remember this one being, just because you shove 9 SPs inside of a case, it might be fun, it might be cool to get signatures, but at the same time, as you see what happens here with the prices, they were pretty devastated, and it's still, you see all these blue buttons still here on UUT. So it's
right, but you realize this set came out several years ago.
yeah.
So the people who are acquiring the signs in the Japanese have them already.
Yeah.
Except for Currents. I know a person who's like really trying to get Currents really hard. But yeah, the prices are hurt significantly by the
but these prices were these prices
amount of them.
These prices were these prices back then. Like, if you just click on these videos, you'll see it. Like, that's why I wrote like what I wrote on these videos. They were bad. They're like real bad. It was not good at all. And that's why, thinking back, Tengenki only had 3 SPs inside of a case, because when you give something like 9 and a lot of people open it, and that's what this is what happens. Like, it's not a good thing.
It gets diffused out though because there's 60 SPs to choose from.
Well, there's more than that, actually. There's oh, I had it up here. Here it is. There are 70 SPs. Yeah, but even then, it like
'Cause I
again,
know, I mean,
if the
I know targeting a
IP is
specific SP is going to be really hard.
yeah, but if
It took me.
but if the IP is popular, that means a lot of these cases get open, which means some of these SPs that aren't as desirable will be really, really cheap. So
Yeah,
yeah, I mean
that's going to happen. That's
yeah.
going to happen.
Well, I mean it
Your
did. I mean
Chiono is
like
going to be your Sakura
yeah, like
Chiono is going to be your SSP equivalent if you can get one.
well, yeah, that's what we see right here, right? Like that's
But
exactly what happened.
I also know it took me several weeks after release to find a Palmer, and UUT didn't even hit one. They literally did not have a Palmer on release day.
Yeah, but yeah, even
else I would
then.
have
But
ordered
like
it.
you can imagine someone trying to open this, like if you get 9 really bad ones, which you could end up with 9 really bad ones on average, like it's not gonna be fun. Like it's gonna be pretty brutal. Like you're gonna get destroyed like on this one. So unless English really comes through, unless Bushiroad really, tries to market this, tell people that like love the game that these cards are out there, it's gonna be problems for people. So that's the only way. That's my word of caution to you. It might do really well because if you're misjudging the English popularity, like if people all really love it, then yeah, this can happen because of that
Well,
growth that we had last year.
I'm on a Whatnot Dealers Discord right this second, and the seller has already announced he's ordering 5 million cases. So
Yeah, feel free. I mean, I know a guy right here. I know a guy. I'm not on his Discord, but I know a guy right here.
I mean, obviously that's an exaggeration, of course.
No,
I know what he ordered. I'm working with him on his Cinderella Gray order, so I know how much he ordered of that. But I wouldn't be surprised if he goes through 25 cases.
Yeah, which is that's perfectly fine if someone wants to do that. But like here again, I'm not making fun of this guy. I think you have guts to do this. But there's a guy also on here on Weiss Schwarz for Goddess Victory Nikkei with 1,492 booster boxes, and that's been this. It's been 1,500 since the release, and he still has 1,492 boxes here. So the point is, it's like people can buy, but eventually, if there's not enough demand for it, you are stuck with 1,492 boxes of this. So it's.
I don't recommend ordering 1,400 boxes.
Well, what is? Yeah. So there it is. Like you have to be very
We're having that much
cautious.
in stock.
I mean, you already know how JP did, and the only thing that could potentially be one of those tailwinds or surprises for the English side is if Bushiroad really promotes it and gets the people that played the video game that were really excited for it to buy it. And if that is not the case, if people go crazy with this, you will be holding these boxes for a long time is my caution for you, okay? Don't make that mistake. Yeah, it's a lot of boxes. And you go back to my videos, like he had it since 1,500. And if Bushiroad stopped reprinting, he would have been able to sell this, right? And if he lowered it, but I don't think this person is really interested in lowering it, right? He could obviously lower the price and sell a bunch of these, but
he's probably waiting for a Silver Stake reprint and then just have the market cornered on the set one or reprint one.
Yeah, but just when it comes to Weiss Schwarz, you are a fool if you're overly confident. Okay, that is something you should have learned within the last 5 years. Yeah, that's the other thing.
That would be spicy.
Yeah,
that would be spicy as fuck.
Well, they could do that, but that would be really awful. Well, because again, think about this. Not every one of these cards are wanted. And if you went from 9 to 4 and there's 70 SPs, then how are you going to get all your cards like that you want? Especially if, like if you wanted 4 of a card and there's now 70 SPs, like you are going to struggle. So that would not be the best of things. And even then, some of the ones that people don't want are still going to be lower in price. It would just be bad.
Well, the other night, let's see if I can see her on your screen there. Okay, so on the far left side, there's a girl in a green dress. Do you see her?
No. The right
In
side?
that big middle. What's that?
The right side?
Yeah.
No, you
She's
said
in a green dress.
well, you
The
said
card's
left
got a
side.
green.
I was looking to the left.
Yeah. I saw that card go for $150 on a Whatnot auction lot the other night.
Yeah, but that's stupid when you could get it off UUT for less.
It is absolutely stupid. But literally, I watched 12 Umasigs go for double market
Yeah, but that just
from
means
from collectors.
people are insane and they don't know how to shop for cards, right? Like I could show you
Right,
I could show you
but those
TCG
insane
player
people
where
are going to be that's going to be the insane people that set the comps
no, it won't because
for the TCG player sellers.
no,
Well,
because
if an insane person pays $100 for Majero Ryan there, everybody's going to comment, well, this person paid it's $100 on TCG player, so and that's what's going to be the comps. It just takes a couple insane people and these prices skyrocket. And I've seen insane people the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean, just I wouldn't use.
I was drinking the entire time, going, "Oh my god, you could have it in English for probably half that price. Don't do it. Don't."
Yeah, but
do
like,
it.
where is that written at that I can find that? Like, for me, it's like if I heard that and I would just go look for myself. I'm not dumb enough that someone's like, well, someone paid on Whatnot,
Right.
and I'm like, well, it's right here.
So let's say that Whatnot seller is going to obviously rip these cases, and he's going to post them up on TCG Player, and he's going to go, well, Satano Diamond SP sold for $120 on my stream, so I'm going to put the English one at $120. And then some goofball who doesn't watch your videos, doesn't know about UUT, is just happy it's Uma, is going to click buy. That's going to be the comp every seller's going to use after that. And then the prices are going to go up.
No, it's not going to go up because people just won't buy it. It's been proven like over and over. Like how many sets have we have seen that like people can buy it at ridiculous prices, and then people just don't buy it. like we have Liquor's Recoil. Like just because someone puts it up for a price, you have, like so many instances now where you go, well, no, that's not how it actually works. So right here, Liquor's Recoil. I don't know why it didn't come up. Premium booster box. And if I just go over here, and if I do this with the SPs, and I go down here, right? Like where was some of these things? Yeah, here. I don't know if someone actually bought this recently. $49.95 is what someone bought this. Currently sitting here at $26.90. Where's that other one that was like 100, 200 something? Yeah, like you can price whatever you want, but at some point people are just gonna buy. It was this one. I thought it was this one over here, but now there's no price on it. Right?
No, I don't think that's going to happen to like Majiro Ryan or a far less popular character, but I could easily see Daiwa Scarlet's card. It's total garbage. Well, it's mediocre. I won't say it's total garbage, but it's mediocre as heck because she's stupid popular. All of the people playing the game are going to come in and jack that price up, even though it's played in one deck as a one of, because it's Daiwa Scarlet.
Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be a popular person.
I know that's a what if. I know that's a what if, but based on what I saw the other day with that Whatnot stream, it seems pretty believable to me, and that'll make the SP prices
that someone's
go up.
going to buy this thing for $150 and it's going to go other places when I know I can buy it for less. Like so what it sounds like to me is, when people go out and they go, there's like these shill bids out on eBay to try to pump it up to make people think this is how much that's what I'm hearing right now. Like I'm not trying to sound offensive. It's like they paid $150 when you could go somewhere else. To me, that sounds like a shill bid. I'm not saying that's what happened. I mean, these people could just be absolute morons or terrible with their money. But
It's whatnot. It's whatnot. They're
well,
terrible with their money.
well, then that's what it is. It's just people that have no control like over what they do, and they should
Right.
probably
But looking, that's how
yeah. But
comps are
that's
made, though. Usually, is people are terrible with their money.
well, no, but that's what I'm like. I don't know how many people are like comparing whatnot or like getting tricked by eBay like shill bids. Or, like I go out here at TCGPLAYER and I see the price and I'm like, okay, well it doesn't sell for that. This card's been sitting here for 1,000 years and it doesn't sell for that. And then I said you have to drop the price in half. And look, they dropped the price in half and they still can't sell it. So to me, it's
But yeah,
like
but I would
logic.
also dare to say there's a big difference between Uma Set 1 and Leica Reco Premium.
Yeah, but that's my point. I'm saying is the fact that people just look everywhere. It doesn't mean like every like it's like when we made the comparison between Pokemon and Weiss Schwarz. I'm not saying they're on the same level. It's just there's a compare here, so we can compare that. There are people out here in Weiss Schwarz or whatever, and there's different IPs. But just because you set a price doesn't mean people are actually going to buy it. That's
Of course not.
yeah. That's
But
like I mean
people
right
are
here on
spending
Yuyute.
but right now, people in Pokemon are spending $500 for a Destin Rivals booster box, a set that's still in print. So I mean, people are definitely stupid with their money if they're excited for their fandom or whatever.
No, you can't really say that about Destin Rivals booster boxes. And that's completely different because they don't really print those booster boxes. There hasn't been like another sizable like sort of reprint. They're just printing sleeves out at this point. Sleeves and like including it in some of the other ancillary products. But the reason why booster boxes are selling high is because they're not really printing them. So it has everything to do with the collectability of the booster box versus like the actual card or anything else. But yeah, it's just I'm just saying right here that yeah, some cards will jack up in price. We know that, but as you see here, they have this listed at $59.80 and it's not selling. So anybody could price anything that what they want, it just won't sell. So, yeah, I don't think the whole
We'll see.
See what?
We will see.
No, I know. There's some cards that are going to sell. That happens with every set, right? Like, there's going to be someone that buys up a card. There's going to be people that buy it, but like,
yeah, but I think there's going to be enough of them that move compared to who don't move. I mean, yeah, there's going to be certainly some characters that you can't move the card, but because of the number of the signs. But I think in the end, you're not going to do horrific out of the box you cracks or the case.
So you're saying, like, on average, if someone were to buy a case of this, they're going to win.
Like I would say they're going to come within 70. I would say they're going to come within 75% of winning.
So if I buy a case for $1,000, I get how much?
I think
back
between your
on
two
average?
play sets, your 9 SPs, you're going to come out with at least $750. If you hit Curran, you hit Sakura Chiono, and others, it'll be more.
Yeah, but that's terrible, isn't it? That you're losing. You're not winning. You're losing.
You don't win at most booster boxes right now.
Right. So why would you buy this then? Why would anybody buy a case of this?
I ask Pokemon people all the time, and you guys tell me that I'm crazy for thinking it's nuts to crack Pokemon booster boxes and lose 90%.
Yeah, it is. That's why I wouldn't do it. If I was telling anybody if they wanted to actually collect, you just buy the singles. You wouldn't do that. That's
I apologize. Ultimate Gamer corrected me. Yup, Uma Set 1 is one play set. That's why they're going to charge a fortune for it. Oh, not looking forward to that, Bill. But
yeah, no. So again, this is where I land on it. I mean, like if the only way I would ever buy this case for any reason is because I think the English demand is going to be crazy because of the app. If I don't believe that, I'm not touching this at all. I'm going to push it away really, really far away from me. And I could be wrong on that. I mean, maybe people like really, really want to play this or something. But if not, I mean, like I don't want to lose $250 every time I open a case. That would be really bad.
And I'm just going, I mean, I'm going off my guesstimation off the Japanese sets. Again, I don't know. I kind of agree with Lancer Link that Current's going to be a $500 card.
Yeah, but it's
So, and Giotto's probably going to be about that much.
1 out of 70.
You're right. It is 1 out of 70. But I do think like Dober, Bright are going to go up. Helios is really stupid popular with collectors. I think she's going to do better than her Japanese card is. Actually, I wish I could find. I need a copy of her Japanese card, and I can't find one. So, I have Palmer, and I have the other two girls for the Yaras. I don't have Helios, and I have when one was in stock, I missed it before I could order it.
Yeah, 24% to make profit. Yeah, it's bad. That's real bad. Yeah. Yeah, and I only say that because again, like what do I always say is there's many things that you can buy and there's only so much money you have, right? There's like if I just page through all these, you could see that there was plenty of really good stuff to do with your money, and like if you only have a 24% chance of winning, 25, whatever the number, even say 50%, that's really bad. Like I would tell you just to go buy a CD online.
I mean,
for 4% interest, and that would probably be good.
Stocks, I don't know, because Pokemon is probably worse than 24% opening packs, but
yeah, but that's if you open it. If you don't open it, I mean, again, like there's been so many things about the stock market and Pokemon, and just let me just type this in. Surging Sparks. This actually went on sale today at the Pokemon Center. Booster box. All right. Anybody that knew about it is like here. So they sold this for $180 plus one of those stupid Battle Academies, and right now it's $263.99. You don't even have to open it, so that's the point. It's like, yeah, if you open it, yeah, you may lose money. You probably will lose money, but you don't even have to open it. You just buy it and sell it. That's all it is. This was here today on the Pokemon Center. But thinking about this thing over here and having the chance to lose like your money, that seems crazy. Yeah, if you're having the party, you get 30% luck boost. Lancer Lynx is one heck of a lucky guy. Say that.
it sounds like it.
Yeah, totally. Did I spend $450 on the sign Marin card for Build Divide? If you're into that, I mean, it's a nice looking card. It's definitely a nice looking card. But no, I like the plain Marin cards. I think I showed that. I don't know if they have the card here that I could see. I think I have to actually go through the card list. I've shown it a few times. It's just her with like a pink background and like waving her. It's not waving her hands, but doing like posing, like saying hello with her hands. One of my favorite cards from the newest set is that one. But yeah, it's like whatever you like. So yeah, it's really just. I would love to say every set's gonna do well. Just looking at this one, I can't say that for sure. And anybody opening it, you potentially are gonna get devastated. So it's scary. Even I've seen 2.5K. I'd bring up eBay, but I think I am signed in, so I'm not going to bring up eBay to see that. But yeah, I've seen a few of those cards recently. Just make sure they're not fake. That's the biggest problem. So Umamusume, there you go. It's an interesting set for sure. If you don't know what I'm talking about, again, go take a look here about the 9 signs and all that good stuff. But man, that's an old video, 2 years ago. They really took their time bringing that over, because
if they would have waited too much longer, I think it would have been dead on arrival as far as playability. With just set 1.
Yeah.
Set 2 brought a lot of little help.
I remember. I think the thing I hated the most was the art. The art, I hated it. It's as in, It's not the art. It's not the character. It's the background. You can see it right here on my thumbnail. It's like they reuse the same background over and over again.
Set 2 has a lot better. Set 2 has a lot better. Well, a majority of it's better.
Yeah, it was the reused art.
Set 2 does have some really boring character stand behind bland background cards.
This is when they thought it was.
And unfortunately, both the expensive Datsu Flame cards are like a pink background.
I mean, look at the trial deck. Here's the trial deck. These are solid trial deck cards. Girl with horseshoe background. That's what I remember. Oh, this is jogging back all sorts of memories. Look at this thing. That's right. My extreme hatred for what they did here. Again, nothing about the girls. It's just, you know, like when I think about having people play for the first time, they pick up a trial deck to experience the world of Weiss Schwarz. I think they are totally making a mistake by making cards that look like this, because you know, like every card kind of looks like that, right? Like here, 1, 2, 3, 4. If no one played Weiss Schwarz before, you get this, and my man, all the cards kind of look like this. You know, there's nothing dynamic about it. Yeah, it's the character and all that. And maybe you're happy because you like the IP, but you know, like staring at this, it's just like, ugh, God, you couldn't give us anything better. Yeah, and look, it's not even just trial deck cards. What are these? These right here. What am I looking? Common. That wasn't even just trial.
The
like, look at
comments
this.
kept that theme.
Yeah, I was pissed. I remember just looking at these, because remember I made these videos where I showed you all the cards in a set, and I had to stare at this. I was like, this is not good. These are commons inside of the booster box. This is your trial deck. So yeah, it's oh yeah, the streaks. Yeah, okay. Anyways,
yeah, the racing stripes.
yeah.
Well, hopefully they didn't say blah, 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 I can't talk. They didn't say anything about them being stamped, which is a relief. That was actually something I was really worried about with that many SPs.
Yeah, I don't think they would do that. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine that. Let's see. Cinderella Gray is gonna be fun to play. Yes, that's what people thinking. Dragon Ball Fusion, of course, bringing really insane. My sister was saying that she would see it all the time at Walmart. It's gone all the time now. Of course, everybody's moved on.
The scalpers have moved in on it. They figured they can't get one piece, so they're going to go to the next best thing.
Yeah. Thoughts on Weiss SP serialized listings for 1K minimum? Do you think they will sell at that price, or sellers just over? Sellers are just hoping, right? That's all it is in the very end. People are just hoping that they could sell it for that much. It's more than likely not going to sell for that much because people misunderstand what serial numbers actually do for cards. They don't understand that there's people that want good cards with serial numbers on it. It's not the other way around. Just because it has a serial number doesn't mean it's actually going to do well. What was I doing here? I was trying to find what was I was trying to think of a serial number, and one just came to my head that I remember just kind of sitting there. Does Alicization still have a serial number?
I was going to say Madoka.
Madoka actually sells because people don't mind having that one. I want to go alphabetical. Oh no, it's gone. The Yu-Gi-Oh! The Yu-Gi-Oh! Is here. I remember that thing was like 2,000 or 3,000. It was just sitting. Nobody. Oh, here you go. Well, this one's just not 1,000. But point is there's just some that are gonna sit here forever. I know there's some that are 1,000. I've done videos on it plenty of times. And then even Madoka back then, I think it was like 500. Someone bought it for, but still, it's people are just gonna put numbers on these, hoping that someone's gonna come along and buy it for these prices. It still stands that people are gonna want like number ones or some interesting number, and then it comes down to the character and the art. Then is what it is. But blindly saying that a serial number is $1,000 is absolutely incorrect. Oh, still trying to think. Was it one of the recent Vang Dreams? that had I don't know, but yeah, no, it doesn't work that way. And anybody that thinks that you could just sell, you get a serial number and sell it for 1,000 is definitely incorrect. We don't sell. You don't sell. You don't sell. I mean, definitely don't sell the Ariri. Uniri gonna rip next when they release Nikkei. Oh, that Nikkei Precious Booster for JP. Whenever it comes out for English, that's gonna be nice. That one looks so good. Freaking good. Yeah, that is it for me. I don't think I have anything else. Free Red. And then Azure Lane. By the way, Azure Lane doing the correct thing. If you didn't see Azure Lane, I know people were really worried about it at the beginning. I still say this is a really good thing. $57.56 plus $2 shipping. And why it's a really good thing? Because if it was doing really well, like Nikkei, you would see reprint. And I don't think you want that. And even then, there's some guy over here with 416 of these. So once that guy gets cleared out, you know, it's a lot better from there. But at the same time, it's like you don't want to go the path of Nikkei. Going the path of Nikkei is not good for you. So. Okay, do you have anything else?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, that's it. Then I need to sleep. So again, by the way, one last time, I have been busy with work because, you know, like I said, I'm not bragging here. I got promoted. I'm a manager now. I got a bunch of people. And because of that, I have not been able to make videos as much as I would like. I will continue trying to make videos, but who knows? One day I won't because the workload got too high, and work pays the bills. Where YouTube, you know, I'm not trying to earn money here. Right, that's not my goal for doing YouTube. It's more just hanging out, talking about Weiss Schwarz, anime in general, and whatever else I want to talk about. But if push comes to shove, maybe I won't be doing videos at some point. But for now, I will do my best, and we shall see what the future brings to us. But as always, have fun, be happy, don't spend anything outside of your budget. Have a good one. There we go.